All right. We live?
Yup.
All right, cool. Hello and welcome to Davy's Dark Tournament, the show where we get you guys to hop into our Discord's voice channel and debate hypothetical matchups in the One Piece verse. You know the vibes, who you got, what diff, and why. My name is Seb, that's Larry, and this is that One Piece talk. I hope you're all having an amazing Wednesday as we dive headfirst into continuing round 2 of the ever-evolving mid-tier tournament. I'm excited. We have some very interesting matchups to discuss today. But before we do that, how are you feeling, Larry? You just read your little chapter reaction to, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, today's been cool. Anybody that talks about 1081 in chat or in Discord is banned. You immediately get expelled.
Yes. No spoilers. Spoiler free.
I would suggest do not talk about it and be respectful of everybody else.
Yes. Although Larry did his chapter reaction, not everybody who's going to be joining this DDT has read the newest chapter. So please, guys, like Larry said, be respectful of your peers. We don't want no spoilers. You know, if you read the chapter, that's great. We have a spoiler section in our Discord that you guys can discuss it all you want, or go to other streams, whatever. Like, we don't want none of that spoiler talk on our channel right now. But was a fire chapter, I will say that. Anyway, for those of you who are new and to join the conversation, all you gotta do is click the link in the description below and join the entrance to the den on our Discord. We ask that you remain muted at all times until you are called upon, and no cursing. This is a very family friendly stream, so thank you in advance. We also have our newly weekly MVP of the DDT. At the end of the show, we will post a link to a survey that allows you all to vote on who you thought made the best arguments this go round. The winner will receive the title of DDT MVP in the Discord for a week. Shout out to, wait, who won? I think it was Monkey D. Shin last week, right?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, shout out to Monkey D. Shin who won last week. You know what I'm saying? Despite his terrible kid takes. But with that said, we are implanting a timer on the DDT. At the end, each debater will have 2 minutes to present their argument for who they believe will win each match. We are looking to keep rebuttals to a minimum. Everybody will get a chance to speak, but everybody will have 2 minutes. All right. Finally, we already talked about it, but again, guys, seriously, this is a serious request. We don't want to ban anybody, but we will. Our mods are in the chat. They're definitely ready to go. Do not spoil anything. And, you know, debates can get heated. New chapter came out, etc. There's people in the Discord who have not read the chapter who will be watching this and will be attending the DDT. Do not spoil anything. Nothing about 1081 needs to be discussed in this stream. Now, without any further ado, let's drag some knuckleheads up here. But actually, before that, we did get a couple super chats. So we'll read those first.
Yeah.
Yeah, we got a $50 super chat from T-Bone.
Thank you, T-Bone.
Thank you so much, T-Bone. There's no words. T-Bone, you didn't say anything.
Yeah.
T-Bone, seriously appreciate all the generous donations, guys. Seriously. But yeah, if you do want a super chat, say something. Shout somebody out. Push an agenda you want to say. Whatever it is, you know, like if you're gonna donate the money, please get your rocks off. We also got another £2 from the broker. It says, staying up late in the UK, guys. My first DDT. Shout out to the broker, man. His Blackbeard theory was popping off on TikTok. He stays up late to basically join our stream, so we really appreciate that, broker.
Yes, thank you, broker.
But yeah, let's get this started, man. I'm hyped. Should be going.
Yeah. All right, bringing everybody in now. Oh shit, we got party. Oh my bad. We got party people.
Hello, my
here.
I
phone knocked him
literally just said don't curse, and it's the first thing you did on
Yo,
stream.
my bad.
The first thing you did
I saw Pete
on screen. I don't care what you saw,
I saw
man.
Pete,
How did you move everyone?
Me and Larry always arguing like an old married couple.
Mr. Bombastic here.
What's going
Well,
on,
he's
yo?
dead
What's
playing
going
Pete.
on?
My gosh, I'm here to defend Magellan. I'm putting that out there up front.
Listen, man.
Hey,
I'm
man.
just glad Pete here. What up, Pete?
Shout out to Pete, bro. I don't know why you so hyped to see him, but cool.
Y'all barely
Yo,
see
another
Pete.
DDT, another day to make fun of Larry.
All right, guys, how's it going? Welcome to the DDT. I hope you're all having an awesome Wednesday. For those of you at home, you know, please like the stream. It does help with the YouTube algorithm. But before we get started, guys, we did get another super chat I have to read off. We got $5 from PP McGee. It says, "Hey gang, P here. I'll be popping in and out at work, but cannot wait for the Magellan fight. That's my guy. I must defend him at all costs. Love y'all." Yeah, I mean, Magellan has a hefty amount of supporters in our Discord, which is cool.
As he should.
Which is cool. I mean, he's cool. He's a cool dude. Still in the mid tier, but whatever. We'll see. If he wins this, he'll fight a high tier for a high tier ranking.
Because you don't know how to power scale.
Listen, bro. You name me a high tier Magellan beats.
You mess around beat
That's
Cracker.
us there.
I'm gonna be real.
Big
You
Mom.
Think so?
He might be Cracker, bro.
Listen, we can talk about that later. He might not survive this tournament. I just want you to know.
Seb, Magellan is a YC1.
Magellan beating kid.
Oh man. We gonna see if Magellan makes it out of this matchup today.
hilarious.
But our first
I know I
matchup.
did not just hear that.
Shit is
I
in here.
know I did not just hear that.
Shit, what's up, man?
Bro,
Bro,
Shem, please
bro,
line
no
up the
God,
road.
but-
Please.
Bro, God, but-
Listen, y'all gotta let Shin rock. He is the MVP of the DDT.
Yeah, I can't talk
Ooh,
to him.
Until-
hold on,
until-
I got something.
Oh, you
Alright.
got some. Did y'all ship him a trophy? I ain't send him
Nah, I
nothing.
ain't ship him
I
nothing.
ain't send him nothing.
Hear ye, hear ye.
A trash bin with some
The
foil
dude-
on it.
The do-rag with the crown? Unmatched. Unmatched. Do I gotta get the
Yo,
sword too?
Listen, Chris,
What?
Chris, you can't pop on stream when you're silky now because he got his.
Yeah, that's hate.
That's
Chris.
hate.
Yeah, you hate.
That's
Chris.
hate, Chris.
I shall put my
I
crown
mute myself,
down.
but nah, this is my brand. Everyone's copying me.
He said, "This is my brand."
50 Cent was wearing that before you was born. What you mean?
I got followers. I got followers.
Oh
You know what
man.
I'm saying?
Yes. Shout out to the Heavenly Generals in the
The Heavenly Generals
Discord.
Power Crew. If you want to join, let me know. Shit, if you want to join, let me know.
Hey, I'd rather be a great general of the heavens than be a heavenly general. My
That
kingdom fans know what I'm
sounds like
talking about.
semantics to me.
My
But
kingdom
That's
fans.
literally what your title would be, Shen.
yo, stop trying to recruit people on my DDT, Chris. But we did get another $5 from T-Bone. Thank you so much, T-Bone. It says Captain T-Bone solos the young. Oh man, yo! At some point, we have to rank the wildest super chat we ever got.
Yeah,
That's up there.
it's definitely got to be supporting kid for like a straight year.
What is your purpose?
Yeah.
What is your purpose?
What was kids for?
Oh my God. What was-
Stop. But all right, y'all. All right, we have our first matchup. It's going to be the ex-warlord, Gekko Moria, versus, I don't remember which son he is, but Big Mom's kid, Charlotte Daifuku.
He's the third son.
He's the third son? Yeah, he's like one of the triplets, right?
He the genie boy. He the
Yeah,
genie
he's
boy.
the one with he be rubbing his tummy a lot. That one,
Yeah.
that guy. But all right.
He's one of the triplets.
All right, everybody, mute up. Y'all know the vibes. Who you got, what diff, and why? And we'll start with Chris.
Yeah, I'm all right. I didn't really do any research, but I kind of am familiar with both characters. I love Thriller Bark. I think it's one of the most underrated arcs. And I think Moria is also underrated. So I got Moria in this matchup. Mid to high diff. I think ultimately their powers kind of remind me of like that one childish anime Blue Dragon, if you've seen it. But basically, Daifuku's genie is attached to him, whereas Moria's like shadows. His doppelganger especially is very versatile. So it can be attached to him, it can move on its own, it can spread into multiple bats. And I think that versatility will give Moria the upper edge. Because Daifuku, basically stands in place while his genie does all the fighting, whereas Moria could run and his shadow could do its own thing and attack Daifuku. And so I think basically Moria has just like more in his bag. I don't even think he necessarily even needs zombies or anything like that to defeat Daifuku, in my opinion. We know he has his scissors and his weapons, so to me, the way I look at it is the moment Moria takes Daifuku's shadow and Daifuku passes out, it's a wrap. So I got Moria mid to high diff.
All right, appreciate the take, Shin. You kept it under 2 minutes. Shout out to you. All right.
As always.
I mean, Chris. I'm sorry, Shin. You said you wanted to go last, right? Okay, I got you. What's that? No. The Street Fighter one? I can't remember what that is. I think it's a membership, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Whoever it was, thank you so much. We'll go to Joshua.
Hello, everybody.
How's it going, man?
I'm good. For this fight, I didn't really do as much research, but considering what I've seen so far, I feel like yeah, Moria definitely could put him down because of his devil fruit. Like Daifuku, yeah, he was strong, but I don't know. I just feel like Moria really got it. I've seen more from Moria than we've seen from Daifuku in the anime and then the manga. So I feel, and plus since Moria didn't go toe to toe with Kaido for like multiple days straight. I feel like Moria could definitely.
Or they had a battle on Wano. They were rivals.
Yeah, I don't know if they ever elaborate on the number of days that they were fighting.
It was like
okay.
a side battle, like a quick clash.
Q, you gotta mute up.
But I still feel like Moria could put it down because he has I feel like he has the durability for that. But yeah, that's my take. I feel like he has like mid to high dip.
All right. Appreciate the take, Joshua. We'll go to Ragnar. What up, Ragnar? See, it's always an issue with you, Ragnar. Every time. And Larry left. So now y'all gotta see me struggle. You feel me? Actually, is there any other mods in here? Quavo, drag Ragnar down and drag him back up.
Larry's back to save the day.
Yeah, as usual.
Listen, bro. I don't know how to work your funky computer.
I think he dragged him back up, right?
Did he? Yeah, he's up here. Ragnar.
Our return.
Yeah, there you go. All right, 2 minutes, man. Who you got? What diff? And why?
Just to be clear, who's the first fight?
Oh, this is Moria versus Daifuku.
Daifuku?
Yes.
Charlotte Daifuku?
Yes, Charlotte Daifuku.
Of the church of the mama?
Yes.
Listen to me. We don't take L's in the mama church. Pull up, Moria. Y'all just said Moria gonna beat Daifuku? Y'all crazy. Just to be clear, I'm picking Moria. But Daifuku don't take L's.
Oh my god.
What are you guys doing, man?
Who are you picking?
This is heat. I'm picking Moria, but I gotta defend Daifuku because of my stance in the church.
Okay.
Listen. The G has no shadow. Just to be clear, y'all can't tell me it has a shadow. I've never seen a shadow for that genie. And Daifuku can move while he uses that genie. That's all I got. He got nothing else, to be honest. So high diff Moria, because Moria doesn't have hockey and Daifuku does. That's the main reason.
All right, appreciate the take, Ragnar. Kept it within the 2 minutes. We'll go to Wandon.
Hello, you hear me?
Yes, sir. Go ahead, man.
Hey, what's up? Hey, real quick, Larry said, go ahead and add me to the KKG clan, bro. I got drafted, bro. But real quick,
Kid kind of good.
yeah, I think I'm gonna go with Moria on this one too. We just seen more from him. Feel like it's just like Shadow versus Genie. Feel like you just see more from the Shadow fruit. So yeah, I say mid diff.
All right. Appreciate the take, Wandon. We'll go to former MVP of the DDT. JT?
Did I just hear, 4 to 5 votes for Gekko Moria?
Yes, you did.
Like, am I reading a different manga and anime than you guys? First of all, let's go point by point. Chris, you said Moria can just run away. I know that you're an anime guy. Isn't that right, Chris? Have you seen Moria run, bro? Picture that run in your head, Chris.
I watched him run.
Don't respond. Your 2 minutes is up. Picture that run in your head.
Just stop asking me questions.
EVK Toby. My boy Toby can run faster than Gekko Moria. Okay? Next. Y'all acting like, in Ragnarok, I'm actually going to give you a reason to vote for Daifuku. I'm actually going to back you up. Daifuku was leveling, no, not just leveling, beating Sanji. A post time skip, whole cake Sanji. I don't know how y'all remember this. He was locking Sanji up. Sanji could not keep up with his genie, or they were at least the same speed. Because I don't want to, devalue Sanji. If it was a long fight, Sanji would have won, sure. He was keeping up with a post time skip, whole cake, 𝗵𝗲𝗪𝗏 Sanji. And this is not Prime Moria. Someone talked about Moria facing Kaido. This is not that Moria. This is Moria that got beat the bricks off of him so bad that he has lost all hockey and willpower. Also, with this little shadow ability, we've never seen this shadow ability go against hockey. In One Piece, hockey negates devil fruits. So if we see Daifuku's ability use hockey, which we've seen him use that genie, use hockey, he can destroy those shadows relatively easily and absolutely blitz Moria. I'm shocked that we have Moria here. I'm gonna go Daifuku mid to low diff.
All right, and that's 2 minutes. Right on time, JT. Seriously, pro at this. Pro at the DDT, man. Respect to JT. He's going Daifuku against the grain. All right, we'll go with Ice. Ice jumped the line here, but we're gonna go to Ice.
Yo, yeah, I'm sorry, Larry's PvP throwing me off, but I'm gonna go piggyback off of what JT said. But I'm gonna just straight up say it. Daifuku wins easy. The diff. It's gonna be hard. It's gonna be hard. It's gonna be hard for him. So mid diff, I said.
All right.
Mid hockey.
Expo, you good? I feel like you low energy today, bro. You all right?
I lost my voice. I was
See
screaming.
that?
I was screaming like because I was watching the game and my team won, and I was like yelling.
Yo, what game? What team?
Madrid versus Chelsea. It was yesterday. I woke up today with a sore throat.
Hey, Man City, but I hand y'all this L.
Yeah, that's no.
Talking about
Catch me in the
soccer.
sports channel.
Bro, you got a problem, son?
Talking about
like,
soccer. It's the NBA playoffs, bro.
Bro, just wait till I recuperate, bro. Just wait.
Ice ball, catch me in the sports channel, bro. Man City, but I hand this L.
All right, JT.
All right. Appreciate the take, Ice. Appreciate the take. We will go to Greed.
Hello, how y'all doing?
How's it going, man? Is this your first DDT? I don't know if we've chatted before.
I think this is the second one.
Second? Okay. Man, my fault if I missed that.
Oh, it was a long time ago. It's fine. But it's Daifuku, low to no diff. He's probably going to one-shot Moira.
Moira?
Awful. But he's definitely one-shotting him. With the genuine raid shot, that same attack that was cutting boats in half. He's winning. He's winning. No difficulty. No problem.
Appreciate the take, Greed. Try to make some more of these, bro. But all right, we'll go to Black Bear. Bear, you there? You're muted if you're there. We might have to drop Bear. Oh,
hello?
Bear, are you there? All right, cool. What's going on, man?
Yeah. Hello there. Sorry, this is one of my first DDTs. I was expecting to just listen, but I guess I'll give my take real quick.
Bro, you gotta give your take. Y'all, you ready?
So I definitely think it's going to be Magellan.
Wrong take. Wrong one. We're doing Moria versus Daifuku right now.
It's still the right take, but.
Then I'm going Moria over Daifuku. I'd like to give a little bit more credit to Moria after all that he's been through and him trying to stand up to Blackbeard to try to get his mate back. I feel like he still got that dog in him. He still wants to conquer the seas and do what he needs to do. And given his shadows, I believe like that's just going to be an overall advantage for him. I understand Daifuku's genie can be very versatile. It even has some speed feat with keeping Sanji at bay. But having something that's tagging to you so close while somebody has just multiple variables like just coming at you, I'm just gonna have to give it a Moria.
All right. Appreciate the take, Black Bear. We will go to Mike Super. Mike, what's going on?
What's up, guys? All I'm saying is, I kind of got a biased opinion. Pard messed me up with his shadow theory, so I'm kind of headcanon gassing Magellan. I'm sorry. Shoot.
You can't let Parvision influence your power scaling takes, bro.
I don't know.
They be
Sometimes
all
he
over the
right.
place with him.
Yeah, but sometimes he be right. All I'm saying, I only got 2 minutes. Well, Gear 2 Luffy couldn't catch up to Moria. He was playing with him. Just saying, JT, I love you. All that Blackbeard and Kid taping all these guys be doing and all that, I don't want to hear nothing. 4, he fought as many Yonko as Kid, and he's still living.
Is that true? Well, he fought Luffy. And he fought Kaido.
All right, and then on top of that, they was if they ain't vote Vince Smoke, don't be gassing Daifuku. That's all I'm saying. And then on top of that, Seb asked Larry if he would be a Yonko if he had Moria's fruit. It's just Moria he just don't know what to do with it. He could break it, like, just because he broke his shadow into bats doesn't mean he can't break it into anything else. He can break it into anything he wanted to. He just broke it into those little annoying bats.
Wait, so who you got, Mike?
I'm taking Moria. I had to call everybody out.
Okay.
I'm taking.
Hey, can we just discount his vote
of
because he
the
mentioned
doubt.
Parvision?
JT,
Yeah,
mute
benefit
up, man.
of the doubt. I'll say hi. Diff.
I did.
Benefit
Okay.
of the doubt.
Appreciate the take, Mike. All right, we'll go to Mr. Bombastic.
All right, the best debater is here now. I just want to say, Moria's taking this low to mid diff. Yes, JT is right. We did not see a shadow on the genie. I will give JT that, even though his take is trash. But that doesn't mean Daifuku does not have a shadow as well. So if you take down the Devil Fruit user, the Devil Fruit will disappear. And also, I will agree, Moria does have the dog in him. And I don't know if Moria will have his zombies on him or not, or is it just him and his shadow?
Just him and his shadow.
So a stand battle, gotcha. I don't know, I feel like Moria is, he's not too strong, but it did take Jinbei one shot in him. Say how you want about that, but I don't feel like Daifuku is as strong as Jinbei, so he's not getting one tapped. So I want to say Moria high. I want to say mid diff, maximum mid diff, no low or high, just mid diff.
All right.
That's it. Also, one more thing.
We just gonna let him disrespect Jinbei.
Yeah.
Did he disrespect Jinbei? I think he said.
I did not disrespect Jinbei. I said Jinbei did one shot him, and Jinbei's pretty damn strong. And I don't see Daifuku as strong as Jinbei. So I don't see him one shot in Moria. But I do want to say, whoever's watching this, sub to this channel. Let's get it to a Pirate King level. All right, let's make these guys bigger than the Grand Line Review and Tekken 101. Let's make them Pirate Kings.
Appreciate that, Bombastic.
Thank you, bro. You finally said something nice.
Right? He always angry for some reason. Love you, man. Love you, man. All right, appreciate the take. We will go to Quavo. What up, man?
Yo, what's going on?
The boy.
Chilling.
I was gonna go with Daifuku because I don't really like Moria, but JT made a pretty compelling argument, so I gotta give him props. He kind of put in the work for me. Not that I would put in the work anyway, but I'm gonna just go Daifuku. Put it high diff because I think Moria got some in his bag. Yo, Chris, I see you. You know I
we
can see
talked
you.
about this, man.
Bro, let me
Yo,
vote.
yo.
I get a vote. My vote's the same amount of votes as your vote.
I said, what's the over under and how many times we hear, I don't really like this character, so I'm just gonna vote for this character.
Hey,
And
Chris,
Nick was like, you
Nick,
should just
up,
add.
bro.
With Nick, it's 3 per DDT minimum. Nick only
it's
votes on
always
vibe. There's
That
never
bro
been a
cooked.
point where he was like,
it's just agendas.
it's
Bro,
not even
it's
an
hard
agenda.
to do it with the mid tier.
It's not even an agenda, bro. It's just vibes. He's like, well. But all right, appreciate the non-take as always, Quavo.
Got it.
We will move on to Party Pete, my man Pete. What's going on, man?
Yo. All right, so I only got 2 minutes, so I'm gonna make this quick. I don't even like Daifuku. Honestly, I think he's underwhelming. But Moria is losing mid-diff maybe. I think the biggest reason is the lack of hockey, or at least the lack of use of it. Let's not exaggerate this whole thing with Kaido. They didn't fight for no days. They clashed one time, and his whole crew got wiped out. So like, you don't get no credit for just surviving this ridiculous L that you took. So that is irrelevant. Without his zombies, without ores, and just his shadow, he's not. He lost to, even if it wasn't just Luffy, he lost to pre-time skip Straw Hat Pirates that none of his other warlord co-workers really should have lost to. Crocodile lost because even Oda said, my bad. It was a little early to bring Crocodile in. But the rest of them, like, no, nobody's losing to them. And that's really where Moria's at. Yeah, he chased down looking for Absalom, begging to get his boy back, but that don't make him strong at all. He passed his prime. He don't really got any self-confidence. And as much as I don't like Daifuku, he's one of the stronger of the Charlotte kids and a sweet general, so his hockey is at least relatively decent. And we've seen attacks of his that, like they mentioned before, are cutting ships in half. And I don't think Moria's got the ability to stop that. Doflamingo casually attempted to kill him at Marineford. He was so invaluable. The world government gathered all their forces and decided they didn't even need Moria anymore. So they were just gonna kill him in the middle of it. And Dovey just casually stabbed him.
Party.
So
that's time.
All right.
Appreciate the take, man. All right, we'll go to Pig. What's going on, Pig?
Oh, not much. Just making my dinner.
What you eating? I'm gonna pause the timer.
Cornbread.
Corn? Like from scratch?
That's it?
Yeah.
He gets the timer part?
Yeah,
He wasn't
scratch
giving his
maker.
take. All right, my fault. Give your take, Pig.
Timer on. You asked me a question.
I'm saying, I wasn't want to take away from his time. I'm asking him a question. Go ahead, Pig.
Those gifted subs, man.
All right, I'm gonna give this one to. I'm gonna give it to Moria. I feel like he's just got a little too much versatility for Daifuku to handle because of his ability to instantaneously swap places with his shadow. I don't think the shadow is gonna do a whole lot of damage to Daifuku, and he'll ignore that, and Moria will just swap, grab his scissors, and start cutting. I don't see a way Daifuku comes out on top with this one. So Moria mid-diff.
All right. Appreciate the take, Pig. Before we move on to our next debater, we will read the super chat that we just got come in from our guy Celestial Donkey. $5. It says #Buggy Gang. Yo, CD, he's so consistent with these.
Yeah, thank you, CD.
Crazy.
Long time no talk, bro.
Yeah, man, we gotta get CD back in the DDT, bro.
There's some fellas in the entrance to the death.
Oh, there are? Okay.
Yeah.
Quavo, what's up, man?
Yo, my fault. I'm playing MLB The Show right now.
You good. I could do it.
Wait, but what you play on? Cause we'll talk after the DDT. We'll talk.
Yeah, we'll talk.
But all right, we will move along to Who was it that? Oh, Q skill.
Okay, so I'm sorry, but it's Daifuku. Everyone who's picking Moria is that I
Oh,
died.
no cursing, no cursing.
So sorry. So Daifuku is one of the triplets. He's one of the first kids born. Even though he isn't an active member of the crew, he's still a child of Big Mom. That means he kind of has like he has an advantage over Moria. His genie, we don't know the range of his genie. That genie is pretty powerful. He clashed with Sanji. That genie clashed with Sanji for a bit of while. What does Moria have? Moria has his shadows. But as everyone keeps bringing up, Moria, a guy who clashed with Kaido and got his whole crew decimated, shouldn't he have been able to handle a pre-time skip Luffy easily? If he can't handle a pre-time skip Luffy easily, he can't handle a Charlotte kid, especially one that is a triplet of Katakuri, who is one of the strongest of the Charlotte kids. I'm sorry, but I still don't understand this mid diff, low diff, high diff stuff, but it's 100% Daifuku.
All right. Appreciate the take, Q. We will move along to Toby.
What's up, y'all? How y'all doing? How y'all doing, man?
Chilling, man. Nice little Wednesday.
Sore throat.
Thanks. In all honesty, bro, I forgot what Daifuku even does. And I
He's
don't
the
care, to
genie
be
man.
honest.
Oh,
Yo,
you can't be prepared today.
I don't care, bro. I don't care. Alright? Because y'all be hating on my boy Moria, alright? Y'all hate on him all the time, and I'm tired of it. I don't even like Moria like that. Y'all be hating, bro.
He went for
How
his
is he
boy.
your man?
He
How is
said,
he your
my
man? You
boy
don't like him?
Moria. It sound even
Bro,
like him.
He
Second
didn't
later.
research. He's contradicted himself. Oh boy, hey man,
Moria's alright. He's alright. But he not all that. But he don't deserve the hate he be getting. And JT, I seen him run from Luffy for about 5 episodes, longest 5 episodes of my life.
That's what I'm saying.
He ran for a long time, bro.
Yo, what was that about?
Luffy can catch him.
Luffy couldn't catch him, bro. He not faster than me, like JT said, but he was running. So I'm gonna get, bro. I don't even got an argument for you. But I'm gonna give it to Moria. No diff. Straight up.
He can run.
No,
Aye, bro. I think that tops
Hold on, Toby. No diff because he hit the shoes, bro. How does that work? How does that correlate?
Yo, Genie not catching him, bro.
His vote shouldn't count.
that was something. No diff because he could hit the shoes. I don't know
as what Nick said, every vote counts, right?
Yeah. I respect a good runner, bro.
Oh yeah.
It's like a 30-second 40, bro. What we talking about here, bro?
30 seconds.
He be jumping, bro. He be jumping to run, bro. I'm not taking this.
All right. I appreciate the take, whatever that was, Toby. We will go to Agent Zero.
Hey, what's good, y'all?
Chilling, man. What's going on?
Nothing much. Yeah. I think Moria will take this one. Whenever it comes to most of those Charlotte kids, they didn't really do much. I think Sanji and the whole Straw Hats were more scared of Big Mom in general, so they couldn't really take their time to take care of business. So they had to do what they had to do and just stay on the move. They accomplished what they needed to accomplish. But with Moria, pre-time skip Luffy and his crew, right? They had blessings of the gods, so they bit a bunch of guys they shouldn't have, but that's okay. They're the main cast. But yeah, Moria took care of them pretty easy, and that was a non-motivated Moria too that was just chilling, that got fat. So I think for the most part, once you get a captain and the captains start to go against commanders and just crewmates, captains are going to take out commanders and crewmates, unless you get some level-headed, commanders every now and then. There's a few of them that can bang out captains, but for the most part, those 5, 6 on the crew, they're not doing anything to a captain, because the captain is responsible for a whole crew to go across a lot of dangerous things out there. And Moria held his own to become a warlord, right? He had some sort of strength at some point. I don't think at any point Daifuku would ever be considered to be anything, regardless of wherever he is. So I think Moria takes it. I'll say mid, because we're talking of fat Moria right now. We're not talking of prime Moria, right? So I'll say mid. But it shouldn't be too difficult. I think he will find a way to wrap it up quick.
All right. Appreciate the take, Agent. Glad to have you, man. We'll go to 𝙏𝙗𝐻.
Yeah, I got Moria. I feel like Moria is more, I guess, battle hardened. I guess he's been in more fights. I would wager than Daifuku, and he would probably push his buttons, because Daifuku's been shown to be a hothead. Like he's willing to like take out his own, like, just to get the job done. So I feel like Moria would take advantage of that, and I'd say that might probably be mid-diff.
All right. Short, sweet, right to the point. Appreciate the take. 𝙏𝙗𝐻. We will go to Strahd.
Hey, what's up? You hear me?
What up, Strahd?
Hey, how's it going? I'm on side of road, so sorry the audio quality is off. Try to be brief. I do have a question though about Moria. I want to say I heard earlier that does he have any limitations on this, or something he's not working with? No zombies, I heard, or something along
No
those lines?
zombies. No ores. Just him. Just him and his 𝚪 fruit and his big old scissors.
Yeah. All right. So if that's does that mean he can't have zombies? Like he can't get time to make them, or he just doesn't start with them?
No zombies. Anyone.
I'm gonna go with no zombies. Yeah.
Okay, yeah, then it's just strictly going. Yeah, it'll be real quick. Then it's gonna go right to Daifuku, and it's gonna be mid-diff. And the reason for it is Daifuku is a much more physical fighter. It's one of the three sweet commanders. And I know we all kind of clown on Big Mom, at least some of us do. It still means something to be a part of her crew in the new world, et cetera, et cetera. I know there's some Moria fans, but if you're literally taking out some of his abilities, which made him a problem to begin with, even if you talk about the Prime Kaido clash, Pete was on the market with that. It wasn't that big of a deal. So Daifuku, I'm gonna say mid-diff.
All right. Appreciate the take, Strahd. And finally, we'll go to Shin. It's on you. Reigning MVP of the DDT.
𝙏𝙗𝐻 went?
Yeah, 𝙏𝙗𝐻 went.
Okay. Yeah. So y'all know I like to go last. You know, rebuttal king.
Oh, yada, 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 yada. Just give your take.
Yeah. So first off, I want to ask, do he got 1,000 shadows or whatever it was?
Is that like something he just had on him? Like, I don't know.
No, he gathered them. I think,
he gathered them from his current shadows throughout the island.
Yeah.
And how come he never called me the former MVP?
I did call you former MVP, Chris.
He's not.
Oh, I didn't hear that.
So he ain't got no zombies around him, so he ain't got no shadows to take.
Nah.
Bet this gonna make it real easy. I did the most research I ever did. First off, I'm gonna name this. Y'all talking about Moria got the scissors, cut a shadow, it's over with. Yeah, Daifuku got armament and observation. Let's stop it. Please, like he's not gonna see that coming. Daifuku has speed feats, not him himself, but his genie. And let's not say his genie is slow at all, because it was keeping up with Carrot in her Sulong form at Whole Cake Island. Next, he can grow his genie to any size. As we seen, it was the same size as the Sunny. So even if Moria going to that big Megatron size, doesn't mean jack. Folks was able to send a sword slash through the air and cut down 3 warships in a row. Next, Moira is honestly garbage, trash without no army and no other stuff. He is literal garbage. Yeah. Y'all talking about he clashed with Kaido. Very young Kaido. Kaido was never the same height as Moria. Let's be honest. Kaido is 50 feet tall. That was extremely young Kaido. Probably to the point where he didn't even master his 𝚪 fruit. Didn't have all the moves we've seen in Wano. What else was I looking at? I was looking at the powers and abilities, like the bats and stuff that he used. Yeah, Daifuku genie, like Daifuku has observation hockey. He could just tell his genie where to hit. And even if Moria get close to bypass the genie is not like Big Mom's homie, Hera or whatever she did, Misery in Wano. It's not like that where it's gonna be off to the side like a minion. No, it's tethered to his body, so he can extend it and retract the tether however fast and however like strong he wants it to. So if he like, oh, danger coming, come back. The genie back. What? And y'all know how I feel about glaives. Folks got a glaive. Like, come on, bro. Like the glaive, too nice. And Daifuku is a triplet to Oven and Kataguri. Yes, he's the weakest.
Then that is time.
I'm Daifuku high diff.
All right. Appreciate the take, Shin. I think everybody's gone, so Larry, it's on you.
Me, Moria, mid diff. Can't see Daifuku taking down ores easy, and
you don't get ores.
What? He don't get none of that.
There goes Larry.
No. Y'all misinterpreting. Remember, Gekko Moria took down Orange Jr. My bad.
Like, you talking about with the help of Doflamingo and Kuma, who did most of the
cut his
damage.
leg off.
And Kuma did it us.
Yo,
come on, y'all. Larry, don't give his take.
Y'all turn him out to. He shot an arrow through his face. You know what I'm saying? Like that. Like he can do that easily to a genie. And two, I don't think I'm ever gonna see Daifuku pull up to Beehive by himself and ask for his brother Katakuri, if it ever happened, back. That's just not happening. We saw Gekko Moria do that. Now, I'm not saying that's a feat. I'm just saying the attitude and the willingness to be like, yo, I'm going to get my man's back. I can never see Daifuku doing that. So my respect level goes up for Moria. And I know a lot of people like to compare old Moria to new Moria. Old Moria, in my opinion, is stronger than the current Moria. So I think he digressed in strength. But I still think he's stronger than Daifuku.
All right. Appreciate
it.
Seb, can I change my vote? Seb, can I change my vote?
If you want.
Can I rebuttal to
Seb,
Larry right quick?
Just to be clear, Seb, I changed my vote only because Agent voted for Moria.
Can I rebuttal Larry right quick?
Go ahead, Q.
And then
Larry,
can get a 1 minute rebuttal as well.
Yeah,
Larry,
1 minute rebuttals, y'all.
You forgot that they kidnapped the pudding. The Charlotte family, there's one thing that is kind of certified about the Charlotte family is that the siblings at least care about each other. So he might pull up the Hachinosu. You never know that. They didn't have to pull up the Hachinosu before. But now they got to, they want to get pudding back. That's his sister. He ain't leave her out like that.
I guess we'll never know.
Meanwhile, he's not one of his sisters.
One question for Larry, please.
Go ahead, Party.
Come on, Pete.
Do you think that current Moria with no zombies or anything is beating post time skip Sanji?
No.
Okay, so why would Moria without his zombies be able to beat someone that was easily holding off post time skip Sanji?
I'm that argument because you know that Sanji's gonna beat Daifuku too.
No, that's not the question. That's not, we saw post time skip Sanji fight Daifuku and he didn't beat him. So we don't know.
Do you think Sanji would have won?
No, we watched him not win. So
do you think he would have won if they fought?
No, I'm answering your question. No, because I watched him not win when they fought.
That's a false equivalence, though, Party.
That's
fighting somebody and not winning does not mean you can't beat them if you fought them.
Because if the question was, can pre-time skip Moria hold off post-time skip Sanji? That's a whole different question than beating.
No, but this is not the question of who can hold off who, because it would have been better for Sanji to beat Daifuku because they were trying to escape. So if Sanji could have beat Daifuku, he would have. Daifuku was holding them off because Big Mom was coming, so he didn't necessarily have to beat Sanji there. So in terms of his objective, he didn't have to beat him, but Sanji should have beaten him if he could have, and he couldn't. So do I think he could have beat him at that time? No. And if you don't think Moria could have beat Sanji at that time, who's much more suited to one-on-one combat than Moria is without his zombies, then why would Moria be able to beat the dude that was able to easily hold him off?
Well,
now it's easily okay, yeah, false equivalencies, but
yeah, what I was gonna say, I mean, if two people fight, I don't have to beat you up in 5 minutes. That doesn't mean I can't beat you up in 30 minutes. We're two tough people, so Sanji was gonna put a pause. Look, Daifuku's done. It's nothing, bro. Like, let's be honest, right? He didn't. I mean, yeah, he had a few stuff to do, but if you're in enemy territory, you can't be free to just let loose and go off. Like that wasn't the mission. So
What do you mean? His captain let loose and went off for hours
no,
against a sweet general. Were you saying there was?
They was
No.
trapped though.
There was time.
Yeah,
that was
no more rebuttals. We're gonna
no,
wrap
wait,
this one
I
up.
didn't do my rebuttal. I was just talking to Pete. I
mean,
didn't do my one.
I'm 30-second rebuttals for each of y'all.
You gave me a minute and then now, okay, whatever, y'all. All I was gonna say is that some people said it, some people didn't. In my opinion, Luffy would not have won against Moria if it wasn't for plot and Thriller Bark. You know what I'm saying? Like when we saw Luffy fight Moria, Luffy could not touch this dude whatsoever at any point. If it wasn't for Moria putting himself in oars, and when the Straw Hats beat oars and Moria took damage that way, which then made Moria angry because in combination with Kuma saying like, yo, if you need help, I got you, and Moria feeling offended by that. That's what made Moria do Shadows Asgard, and that was the moment Zoro's like, we winning. It's game over at this point now because Moria made himself beatable at that point. But up until that point, Moria was beating Luffy. Like, you just hit and run. Like, that's a strategy. And so him doing that against Daifuku is very easy to like see. I forgot who said it, I think it was Pig, but he could swap in between his shadows at any point, like instantaneously. Like, that's crazy.
JT?
Hey, Sam, is it my turn, bro?
Yeah.
That's just kind of. I honestly can't believe that this is happening right now. I really can't. I thought it was about to be a wash for Daifuku because when I look at it, this is Whole Cake Island compared to a Thriller Bark antagonist that lost. I don't care how he lost. And I could never see Daifuku losing like that. It's a time where people actually have hockey. Like, you realize that hockey actually does stuff to devil fruits that other things can't do, that Luffy did not have the capabilities of doing. That's all I have to say.
Okay, well, I have something to say. I believe just because you just saw hockey at that point doesn't mean the pirates that have been patrolling the seas for 10 and 20 years didn't know hockey existed.
Exactly.
Now, for the sake of the show, Luffy fought Moria when they had not explained hockey to us. Now, that's just on writing. That's cool. That's fine. I have no problem with that. But you can't say someone that has a crew, became a warlord, traveled the seas, doesn't have hockey, right? Now, it makes sense for the show because we're following Luffy's story. And if it beats up Luffy, then One Piece ends at Thriller Bark. There's no bounce man.
Hey, yo, time's up. 30 seconds.
Yeah, time. It actually was time.
Yeah, all right. Just my answer to this, my rebuttal is this. See, first of all, I know we can't pick Moria for one, right? I did not know Moria is not getting his zombies. For two, Agent also picked Moria, so you know it's an L tape. 3, Moria has no hockey that we know of, so that's it. You know what I'm saying?
All right. Does anybody else want to give a rebuttal before we go on? Well, I have to give my take, I guess.
Listen,
I want to give a rebuttal real quick.
everybody got hockey.
Same.
I agree. Go ahead. 30 seconds.
Moria, as far as we've seen, couldn't even put down pre-time skip Luffy. No hockey, no nothing. He couldn't put him down for like more than like 20 seconds. You know, after all the brickbats, the cage, Luffy was still getting up. He lost to Luffy with gears 2.5. I giant punch to the stomach. Daifuku was fighting Sanji with hockey. His ghost got hockey. The halberd got hockey. He was cutting up 3 ships at a time. Moria's getting chopped up real bad. It's not fair.
That's time.
Cutting ships as a feat now. Like, what are we doing?
Chris, I'm
Everyone
sure
can do
you was
that.
mad hype when Zoro cut that shit on 𝗬𝗲𝘂𝐿,
cool,
bro. I know
but
you
like,
was.
you know what
I
I'm
know you was. I don't want to hear that. I know you was
It was
hype.
cool.
I know you was
It was
hype,
a,
bro.
it was a me hype tribute, you know what I'm saying? So
I know
it was
you was
cool
hype.
for narrative.
I know
but
you was
like,
hype.
doesn't
Anyway,
mean you're powerful.
Black
Anyone
Bear,
can
you
do
said
that.
you had a rebuttal? 30 seconds.
I just had a question. Was the Kaido that Moria was going against the same Kaido that had just gotten off of the rock ship? Because if that's the same Kaido, then that means he had the strength feats, speed feats, everything the same as Whitebeard, all of them, the whole Rocks Pirates. I mean, he obviously didn't have equivalency
That's
as
not what that means.
That is not.
That is
the
not
case
what
at
that
all.
means in the slightest.
I mean, they still recruited him
I can
for a
give that
purpose,
answer.
and he was still a monster.
Bro was strong in the
So
poop deck. That's
he's a monster, and Gekko Moria is going against him. I just feel like that's
that is Kaido just arriving at Wano. Like he just got the Wano. Like he was just
We're not
setting up.
giving credit for somebody for getting washed.
God Valley and all the rocks.
To his point, at the end of the day, he's at least Odin level at that point.
No,
No,
that's
it's
not
not.
true.
That's not
It-
proven
no,
either.
that's not
What are you
true,
talking about?
bro.
First of all, I think
Stop.
Kaido's stronger than Odin.
Chris,
Some people
Chris,
think Odin
stop.
is stronger.
Chris,
But
stop.
he's at Wano. He's at
The only
Wano.
thing we know,
He's
thing
at
we know about
Wano.
Kaido and Moria's clash is that they ran into each other and Moria's crew got wiped
Yo,
out.
thank
I'm not
you,
talking about
Party.
the fight. I'm
Thank
talking
you,
about
Party.
Kaido.
What?
Kaido being at Wano is
Stop.
deep in his
Y'all
journey.
acting like the fact that he ended up at Wano makes him stronger. If he got one shot, like Luffy got one shot when he ran up to Kaido the first time, is that a feat? Is
Let's
that a
use
feat
logic.
of getting
Yo,
power?
Chris,
So
hold
if
on.
Kaido-
Chris and Party, y'all gave y'all rebuttals, y'all had y'all minutes, etc. Man, I gotta give my take,
Kaido- if
and we
Kaido's
gotta
at
go
Wano,
to
how
the
do you get
next
stronger?
fight, man.
Like, come on, man.
All right.
Can I
All
say
right.
something?
Who was that?
That-
Is that Pig?
Yeah.
All right, Pig, go ahead. 30 seconds.
I realized I didn't make my joke for this matchup like I usually do, and all I have to say is the only wish that genie is going to grant is Daifuku's wish to meet a nurse.
Wish to be what?
To meet a nurse.
That's not only.
All right.
Oh,
and
man.
that's a fake laugh, Larry.
All right. Appreciate whatever that was. Did
You don't
anybody?
have to explain that to me.
All right. I guess I'll give my take now. I actually went back and forth on this one too, because this is one of the people that I wanted to have their additional stuff for, because Moria by himself doesn't seem that hawks of a fighter, right? But if he does have Shadow Asgard, if he does have zombies, if he does have ores and stuff like that with him, he can bang at a decently high level. Like, I think we get confused a lot as a community, because y'all look at the pre-time skip villains and think, oh, well, they trash because Luffy defeated them, etc. And I just don't think that's the case. Like, the point of the Yonko crews is because they have these levels of people in their crew. But that doesn't mean that any one of her kids is washing Crocodile. Any one of her kids is washing Moria, right? Like, when you get to the commanders and these higher up people like that can bang at that level, sure. But I saw Daifuku struggle to catch her carry. Y'all are saying all this about him pinning Sanji down. Was there extreme hockey there? Like, I didn't see anything that made me think, oh, he's nice like that. He was one of the most underwhelming Charlotte kids after getting some hype. That said, as far as the matchup itself goes, I do think it's interesting. There's like, Moria has the shadows, he has Brickbat, he has the box and stuff. I think another thing y'all are forgetting or not remembering is that, yes, Moria doesn't have hockey, right? Whatever. Or hasn't shown it, right? And that means he couldn't hurt Luffy. But Daifuku's not made of rubber. So if he gets put in a Brickbat, unless he arms himself with hockey, he's going to take damage from those type of hits. If he gets his shadow taken, he can get knocked out in seconds. You know what I'm saying? The way Luffy and Sanji and Zoro were. So, like, there's more avenues to a victory, in my opinion, with Moria's ability. I think it would have been an easier fight for him if we would have gotten some of the other stuff to use. But I will go Moria. And I know he doesn't have hockey, JT, and other people are saying that. But again, it's the mid-tier, bro. Daifuku's hockey ain't like that, where Moria just getting washed.
Man.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's not how this works.
This
like,
is the mid tier.
It's the mid tier.
Sep finally spitting. Like,
Yo,
just because
listen,
you got hockey doesn't mean you beating
like,
like
yo,
someone without hockey.
yo, Daifuku got hockey, so he's beating. Like, bro, it's Daifuku, bro.
Yeah.
Like,
That's
what are we
what I'm
talking
saying.
about, bro?
It's
What are we
Moria,
talking about? What hockey
That's
showings, bro?
Moria.
What
What are you talking
What hockey showings
That's what
did
I'm
he have,
saying.
bro?
Listen, bro. When someone has a devil fruit, what counters and negates
Bro,
devil fruits?
listen,
Hockey.
JT, by your
man.
logic,
Seb,
hold on, JT, by your logic, Sai's younger brother who has hockey would beat Mori. Like, no, he wouldn't, bro. He just wouldn't.
That's not what I said.
But
I never said
your
that.
premise is if you have hockey and you can utilize it, you can negate Moria's devil fruit and you can win. Bro, he's not beating Moria. Daifuku has a better chance, obviously. The clash between the shadows and the genie are interesting to me. I just didn't see anything overtly impressive from that genie, from Daifuku, while I have seen Moria do some things. I just have.
Sep, for the
have you already
CP9
changed my
agents,
vote to Daifuku?
You did. You changing it back?
Sep,
Okay, good. No, I'm not changing it back. I just wanted Hope to get a 10-10.
for the CP9 agents, what's that hardening move called? Tekai or something?
Yeah.
Yeah, that to me is like weak scale armament. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's how I view it.
Well, they're completely different.
Listen, bro.
I got
Basically
Moria,
the
bro.
same to me.
Blackbeard asked him to join the crew.
The same people that be knocking pre-time skip villains will hype Crocodile right now, bro. So I don't want to hear it, bro.
Wait, aren't you the same dude that's hyping hockey? And now when the dude with hockey's fighting the dude that can't fight one-on-one and has hockey and fought somebody stronger, you saying he loses? Like,
Yo,
is that what we do?
like Sebastian just said,
mid-tier.
mid-tier. We're not
Bro.
talking advanced skills of
When,
hockey.
when Larry
Bro,
scales
listen,
with hockey
listen.
like that, he's talking about dudes out here using coding.
Y'all got Magellan in mid-tier,
Yeah.
so I don't trust your evaluation.
Listen,
that's Sebastian.
That's me.
That's Sebastian.
That's me.
That's
and it's a troll. And low-key, Magellan not gonna survive, bro. I don't know if he survived in the
No,
mid-tier.
we gonna talk about it. We gonna talk about it.
We gonna talk about it.
I'm just happy Pete here, man.
Yo,
When y'all saying a mid tier using hockey, it's just it's baby step hockey. It's baby.
That's
hockey.
no.
That's what it is.
That's just not true.
This is so ridiculous,
That's not.
bro.
That is not true.
Listen, bro.
And like,
Listen,
none
the
of
votes
y'all-
are in. Okay?
You need to get
12-9
flabbergasted.
for Moria.
I'm trying
And
to
Moria
get
won the
Magellan.
YouTube chat
I'm trying to
71
get
to
some
29.
Magellan.
All right,
Shout out to
so
YouTube. Smart individuals.
Boy, Chris, you
Can I
was
say
calling
one thing?
YouTube Kids Choice Awards like a few
Yeah,
weeks ago.
Yo, Sebastian, can I say something real
I don't
quick?
recall.
real quick, Boom, you got 30 seconds.
Bomb
But
back.
Larry, can you set up the...
Okay, this is for all of you who picked Daifuku. Remember, hockey ain't all that. The only reason we're saying hockey is important. Let me talk. The only reason we're saying hockey is all that is because we've been only seeing the top tier characters using it. We see Luffy, Big Mom, Zoro. All these people are hockey masters, not on like levels of Shanks and Rogers, but they are high tier hockey users. So if someone has hockey, that doesn't mean, oh, this is a wash. That's all I gotta say.
All right.
Exactly.
It's
Appreciate
just
that, Boom
ridiculous to
Bast.
hear this, bro.
You are not hard for that football, but let's
Talk
get to the
about-
young.
But yo, we're gonna set up the next matchup. It should be Frankie versus Oven, another Charlotte kid versus another fan favorite, I'll say, in Frankie. So I'm really interested to see how this one goes. I'm being honest. I'm really curious. I'm curious to see your take, bro.
Yeah,
I know you mess with both of these characters pretty heavily.
I would have a better take if I didn't have to do this, you know.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Larry, why you on that?
That's just not true.
What you eating, Shin? What you eating?
So I'm defrosting. I'm thawing some shrimp so I can make some curry shrimp, but I'm eating some popcorn.
Yo, let me get some, bro.
Curry shrimp.
I'm trying to be like,
He
you
put his,
Shin,
like-
goddamn.
What?
Curry shrimp. He probably
Yeah,
eats
that-
it a weird way. You know how Shin do.
Yeah.
What you mean? Yeah, I scoop it with my hand and start eating it. I'm like, what you mean? What you mean?
You probably do, bro.
It's ready.
You probably do. But all right, y'all, mute up. Y'all know the vibes. Who you got? What diff and why? And we'll go in the reverse this time. So we'll start with my man, Frankie versus Oven. Who you got?
Honestly, I might have to give it to Oven. Like, I know people were just talking about hockey don't really negate nothing, don't really like add anything, but really like in certain fights, like it does matter. Like in this one, I feel like it would. Like Frankie, as much as like tech he got, I don't think he's gonna have the equal strength the oven, in my opinion. So I'm gonna give it to oven. I will give it high diff. I'll give it high diff.
All right. Appreciate the take, who man. We'll go to Q skill.
For this one, I'm gonna personally nerf Frankie just because I want to see a boxing match between them two. No Frankie Shogun for Frankie. I want to see a boxing match, man on hands, pure men. And I'm gonna be honest, if it's just them throwing hands, just men style, Frankie got them hands. I'm sorry, Frankie got them hands. I'm gonna say 60-40, but I'm gonna give it to Frankie like a 60%. Like he might win 6 out of 10 times. So I'm gonna give it to Frankie because them hands be thrown. Oven got the heat fruit. That devil fruit's been shown a bunch of times in filler, and now it's officially canon. He got the heat fruit, so we know what it does, and he do got hockey. He is one of the triplets. But when it comes to throwing hands, Oven hasn't shown much, and Frankie has shown that he can throw some hands. So I'm gonna give it to Frankie.
All right. Appreciate the take, Q. We'll go to Pig. What up, Pig?
Oh, this is not easy because I hold Oven in high regard, but I do love Frankie. I think Frankie's going to take it because he's going to again jump in the general to try to save some time. But at this point, it's going to become Burning Finger versus Gundam, and kind of a toss up because Burning Finger does those things.
This is why we love you, Pig.
Thanks. I'm gonna give it to Frankie. Stream diff because I could really see it going either way.
All right. We'll go to my man Party Pete.
All right. As much as Frankie's can throw hands, Oven's a bad matchup. Bro's boiling the ocean. That type of heat going against Frankie's metal, even if it is waffle metal, even though it might not melt right through it in one punch, is not going to be good for his metal over a fight, even if they are exchanging punches. You throw that in with hockey, which, regardless of what people are saying about it, as far as in the tournament, does inflict more damage than regular punches, especially to someone who doesn't have hockey like Frankie. As much as Frankie is a brawler, I don't see him coming out of that because Oven's a brawler too, and he's just better suited to brawl against Frankie in terms of strength and abilities. So yeah.
All right. So what's the diff?
Mid
diff. Okay. All right. Appreciate the take, Party. We'll go to Mr. Bombastic.
All right. Well, I'm just gonna say this. The Sweet Commanders ain't nothing. All right. Everyone except for Karakuri. He's something. He's up there. But we see Frankie go against 𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃. Like, I forgot his name, the Triceratops, and he actually rained the hands, and even when General Frankie got damaged, he jumped off and like one-shotted 𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃. All right. I can't remember his name. Forgive me.
Sasaki.
Sasaki. Thank you so much. I'm just saying. All right. Frankie's gonna wear down Oven a bit. All right, and when actually the armor get damaged, he's just gonna jump out and run the hands. All right, like Q skill said, Frankie can run the hands. All right, he can run it hard. Pause. Yeah, I gotta give it to Frankie. Extreme diff. And yeah,
all right.
You could say Oven's getting cooked.
Yo, y'all
Vote
with
for
the
me,
puns,
vote for
bro.
me for MVP. Vote for me for MVP. Best comedian here.
All right. Appreciate the take, Boombastic. We'll go to Mike Super.
I'm taking Frankie mid-diff. Y'all gotta stop disrespecting these Straw Hat Pirates. Because everybody in the mid-tier Toby Ropo level. I'm just saying. And these big mom pirates just been catching L's. And L's. Shout out Ragnar. I'm co-signing this waffle medal. Frankie gonna be alright. That's it. That's how I'm leaving it.
All right. Appreciate the take. Super. We'll go to Luffy D. Kegra. Long time no talk, man. What's going on?
Yo. I gotta give it to Frankie too. I think mid-diff, he took out the top Europa without any upgrades, any buff. He just been moving the whole time on the same status since they all met back up.
All right. Short and sweet, right to the point, man. Appreciate the take, Kakarot. We'll go to Wandon.
Yeah. Yeah, I think this is a bad matchup for Frankie. In my opinion, I thought the Oven and them would be like the Toby Ropo or the Big Around Pirates. Like high Toby Ropo level. Maybe not ulti level, but you know what I mean. But I feel like all we've seen from Frankie is like durability fights, not necessarily like from this. He literally never experienced this type of heat before. It's gonna be like kind of like a Sanji type. We like a Sanji type thing. He probably do some internal damage. I mean, I know it's Wapo metal, but I mean, I don't know. And he got hockey with the weapons too. He's not slow either. So yeah, I'm giving it the Oven. I'll say high diff.
All right. It's going to be an interesting one, man. It's gonna be close, I feel like. We'll go to, appreciate the take, Juan. We'll go to JT.
It's good to hear some sense after the last matchup. It's good to hear Frankie, man. So the same dudes that like Marco, Ace, Kid, they also like Oven, man. They also like Oven for whatever reason. They just like trash characters. And Oven is just not that guy. He's never been that guy. Don't even put him on the same level of Daifuku. I don't think I've ever seen in my entire life of One Piece see someone get hit with a cannonball. That man Oven got hit with a cannonball from my man 𝐵𝐻𝐻𝐵𝐻𝐻
Yeah, Whitebeard
from
get
like
hit
a
with a
brick
cannonball?
away.
Yeah, I remember that. I feel like I vividly remember
Who?
that. Whitebeard. But keep going. Go
Okay,
ahead.
Whitebeard, he just stood there, bro. Who cares? It sent that man Oven flying back. Oven got one shot in Whole Cake Island like 4 times. Okay? Frankie, one radical beam in the fight is over. I don't want to hear nothing about no warm in the ocean because I do not care. He couldn't even beat Pound. Pound is still kicking. Okay? That's it.
All right. Appreciate the take, JT. I mean, I don't know what the hate for Marco and the other Flame users was there, or what it had to do with this take that you had, but I don't know, man. That was uncalled for, I feel like. But whatever. All right. We'll go to Ice. What's going on, Ice?
Yeah, I think Frankie, like, bro said, he can't take the heat. His body's just gonna melt. Oven's just gonna heat it up. Frankie's a cyborg, so he is like, half human, half robot. He's gonna feel that metal heating up on his skin. It's gonna hurt. He's gonna start taking tick damage from that. And yeah. So frankly, I think Frankie just loses.
Was that an intentional pun?
Yeah.
What's up with y'all today? All right, appreciate
That
the take.
was hilarious.
I
That was hilarious.
appreciate the take, Ice. We'll go to Greed.
All right, so Oven is beating Frankie high div. Frankie, he has some pretty good durability with a full metal body with Frankie Shogun. But Oven, he's melting through Frankie Shogun. He might not melt through it, but he's at least heating it up, and Frankie got to get out. When Frankie got to get out, he's melting his real body. Because we've seen Oven melt people's swords, we've seen him melt bullets, we've seen him melt all kinds of metal people throw at him. He melted a gun out of Peckham's hand. Frankie's just not able to get that close to him. He can't shoot him. He tries to do that radical beam. He's probably getting punched in his mouth. It's just not going to work for Frankie. It's just not working for him. It's just a bad matchup.
All right. Appreciate the take. Agreed. We will go to Black Bear.
So, first question: is General Frankie a part of this?
I'm gonna leave that up to Larry to decide. Honestly, you want General Frankie or no? He walks around.
Leave it in. Yeah, leave it in.
He walks around in it.
If General Frankie,
They thought it was him. They thought it was him. So like,
yeah. If General Frankie is in, or if he starts off with it, et cetera, then he's touching Oven based on the whole point of Waffle Metal. Frankie, I looked up, is not made of that same material. He's not made of Waffle Metal. So, agreed. If General Frankie isn't in, then yeah, Frankie's gonna have a very tough time at getting close to Oven. But seeing as his will is stronger than Oven's with the whole battle with Senior Ping, the 𝗵𝐴, like, Frankie has proven that it doesn't matter who's coming at him, what surprises are going to happen, that the man is literally going to get back up, and he's just going to be the most hard-boiled character we've ever seen. And that's my take.
All right, I'm proud somebody finally mentioned hard boiled. I can't. Y'all are making all those puns and didn't make a hard boiled pun yet.
Man, my joke was
Crazy.
better.
Crazy.
Frankie cooped up in that suit. You're gonna find out why they call him Oven.
Right.
I got a quick question.
And
Who's
Frankie
that?
has a robotic eye underneath his skin and wasn't feeling as much pain because it was a physical thing. So I don't really know how his skin getting torched would feel towards him, but a cyborg doesn't really feel his skin peeling off. So I think
I would like to make a point. Frankie is only protected from the front with his metal. His back is still flesh and blood. It's still regular flesh.
Yeah. Right. We will move along to Ragnar. Oh, actually, Kakarot, you had something you want to say real quick, because we all got everybody's take.
Yeah, I just want to ask. So is Frankie's dream complete, or like, was the Sunny his dream?
Nah, it's got to sail across the seas and reach Raftel first. Like I don't think his dream is completed until that. No philosophical questions in the DDT, man. What you doing? We power scaling here. Anyway,
The exact opposite of dreams.
We're a call in for that.
but all right, we'll go to Ragnar.
They call in.
Sorry. Okay, so I'm frustrated with it. I can't believe y'all chose Frankie. I'm actually sad. Just to be clear, Waffle Metal has no resistance, some special resistance to heat. That's not a thing. The only thing Waffle Metal is a stronger version of steel. You could compare it to probably something like tungsten or something like that. So in other words, the Waffle Metal is a strong ass steel. Nothing else. Nothing special. It doesn't have heat resistance. Doesn't have freaking cold resistance. It's just a super alloy metal that they use the cold to forge it in. Now, meaning it has a melting point. If Oven can put his hand in the ocean for a second and superheat the ocean, he already proves he has a temperature hotter than the surface of the sun. Meaning, if he even touches that metal, it automatically melts if he chooses to. Also, everybody talking about this radical beam, it takes a long time for that beam to charge. Another thing, Oven has long distance attacks. If he wants to, he can send heat in the direction in a focus blast, meaning he can stand on the other side of the field and shoot straight through Frankie's Waffle Metal machine and kill him instantly, if he desires. There's nothing stopping him from doing it. The person that mentioned earlier about him taking the cannon, yeah, so did Whitebeard, so did Luffy. They're fine, and he was fine. Anyway, that's it. That's what I'm gonna say. Oven negative. It's not even a fight. I don't know what's happening right now.
Hey,
All right.
Seb, I just have a question.
Yo, rebuttals gotta be saved for after everybody gives their
I'm
takes.
not rebuttaling at all. I just have a question.
What's up?
Did you just say that oven's heat is as hot
Yeah,
as
that
the
was wild.
surface of the sun?
That was wild.
That
That
was a
was
wild
Oh,
take.
I can explain it literally. If you can use a second to warm up a lot an unconfined space of water as large as the sea, yes, you're hotter than the surface of the sun.
He did
You can
not
look it up.
warm the
You
whole
can
sea.
look it up. You can look
He
it up
did
and stop
the
questioning.
surface.
All right. Okay, Ragnar.
The sun's kind of crazy.
Appreciate the take, bro. We'll go to apparently Ragnar's op in the Discord, Agent Zero.
Yeah, you was yelling at me just now.
Yeah, I don't know why he's hating. I don't even know what he's about.
Like, he was hating.
I'll take Frankie. I think Frankie is battle tested. And I get what you mean by you can hit his metal and stuff like that, but when we're watching this fight, for some reason, people that are durable just find a way to tank some hits. And 1v1, Frankie has held his own pretty much every battle we've seen him in 1v1 when he actually fights. So, Oven's pretty cool, I guess. If it's that hard, then he should have done something a little bit more in Whole Cake. He was just getting tagged everywhere he went. Got tagged all the way, so I'm not impressed with what I've seen from Oven. I'll say high diff though. I just think for some reason they kind of messed up with Frankie once we got past like pre-time skip. It seemed like he had some moves up his bag when we first got introduced and stuff like that, and then it just fell off. But I think Frankie's smart enough to have a lot of tools in his bag. He has a lot of gadgets. He'll find a way to be able to maneuver around and get a dub on this one. If Oven couldn't really knock anyone out the whole time we saw him show out, then he doesn't have the AP to be able to take Frankie out. And I get he can stand at the other side and just bam fireballs, I guess, but Frankie has rockets and guns and everything else stashed up in his body. So if it's a long range battle, that might not be the best bet for Oven, because that gives him time to charge up his radical beam. If it's just shooting rockets and shit out of his shoulders and stuff, give them good enough time, and then I don't think Oven can tank one radical beam. I don't think Oven got that in him. So I'd say high diff though. It could go either way, but I'll put my money on Frankie. Frankie has backed it up every time he needed to.
All right,
I'll say
Agent, that's time. But
I got you.
Mr. Bombastic is in the entrance.
Oh, okay. I'll drag him up. But appreciate the take, Agent. We will go to Joshua.
This fight for Frankie is gonna be pure endurance and durability. There's no way that Frankie can. I don't know. There's no way that Frankie would be able to touch Oven without him burning his hand, because his entire like they said earlier, his entire front body is metal. Oven's just gonna heat up and punch him back with an armament-coated punch, and it's gonna either shatter his hand or just melt it away. Frankie has to have some of the best metal in the entire show in order for him to counter that. Yeah, Oven put his hand. That crazy take with him being hotter than the surface of the sun is that's crazy. But I do feel like since he was able to boil the ocean almost instantly, he does have to be hot enough, hotter than like at least 100, at least hotter than 300 degrees. So there's no way that he wouldn't be able to melt Frankie's metal at all. Frankie just has to have pure durability. That's my take, though.
All right. Appreciate the take. Joshua, who did you go with? Oven, it seems?
Yeah. Oven mid-diff, honestly. Oven mid-diff.
All right. It's a close one. We will go to Chris with the Silky. He focused up. Is the game on? I can skip you. I can skip you, bro. You don't gotta be
It's all good. It's all good. It's like the first couple minutes of the game. I knew it was a trap game, no jaw. But I was paying attention to the games. I didn't hear most of y'all's points. I heard a lot more Frankies than I thought I would. I got Oven mid diff. I just think it's a bad matchup for Frankie. Yeah, you got the Wapple metal, but it's not heat resistant. And honestly, I think, like, come on, man, like let's be real. Like, if one day Oda wrote the story. Luffy goes over to Oven and is like, yo, join my crew. How many of y'all really saying that Frankie is stronger than Oven in the Straw Hats? Like, come on. Like Oven is strong. Oven is that dude. One thing I always say is to stop the set. Stop underestimating Yonko crewmates, whether it's Big Mom's crew, whether it's Kaido's crew. Yeah, we saw Frankie beat Sasaki, but what's his face, Senior Pink, it was a physical battle. You know what I'm saying? And Oven is more than just a physical fighter. His Devil Fruit is more than just something that's physical. That's gonna be something that Frankie just isn't used to and just can't handle. It was a bad matchup. So I got Oven mid-def.
All right, and that ties it up. Appreciate the take, Chris. Enjoy your game, man. Hope the Lakers win. I do. I ain't trying to see no injured jaw in the second round. That's whack.
Jaren Jackson went to locker room. It's crazy.
Rough week for NBA players. He shouldn't have won the defensive player of the year. Anyway,
It's a rough week for the Knicks too.
We took game one. We chilling. We did what we had to do. This guy went at home. All right, we'll go to Toby. What up, boy?
Bro, I don't want to see the Lakers win, but that's besides the point. I'm gonna go with Oven, bro. I'm gonna go with Oven. I feel like a lot of people going with Frankie so easily. Oven, bro, I'm not gonna bring up him going in the sea, but he did take a kick from Sanji, which isn't the strongest kick ever, but he did take a kick from Sanji. He is a Big Mom commander. He does have a Devil Fruit advantage because his Devil Fruit is nice, and he was boxing with Katakuri in that cover story. Frankie, I feel like Frankie most likely does have the endurance and the durability, at least the feats for it. I don't think we've seen Oven in enough tough situations to even know if he has better durability and endurance than Frankie. So I'll give Frankie the durability and the endurance. But I think I feel like Oven's Devil Fruit just plays a huge part in this. I feel like it's gonna be hard for Frankie to even like hit him, or at least hit him enough while taking hits from Oven, because I do feel like it will be a boxing match. So I'm gonna give it to Oven high diff.
All right. Appreciate the take, Toby. With that, we will go to Shin.
Before I say my take and stuff, Agent LPFP. That's the first thing I want to say. And,
is that a negative to kid? If you have a kid PFP, like that could be a positive.
Bro, you're not gonna have my man defeated though. Like dang, like you couldn't pick any.
There's a lot of pickles, bro.
You couldn't pick any other pitcher.
Hold on. Before we go further, Agent, is that a positive kid PFP or is it a negative kid PFP?
Oh, no, it's a positive.
Thank you.
We're coming from the bottom. So we're at the bottom right now, but you know, you could have chose the damn punk or something.
Yo, Shin, that's a fire PFP. Even if it's an L, it's a fire PFP.
Hey, kid has been taking L's the whole show. That's okay. I think it's gonna
Nobody
rise up.
even mentioned Kid today.
Yeah, thank you. See, he talking about us.
Nobody even mentioned kids, bro. Facts don't care about your opinion.
He literally mentioned it in his reaction video. What is he talking?
Listen. We talking about you was about to give your take, and you immediately attacked the dude for his PFP, bro.
Ken, you want me to bring up what you said in Discord?
You said what?
You want me to bring up what you said in Discord?
Hey, propaganda. Whatever Larry says, don't believe him.
All right, Shin, give you a take, bro. Leave Agent alone, bro.
All right, I'm proud of this. I'm proud of this take because I did a whole bunch of research. So first off, I had the whole fight came down to can Oven get hot enough to go through WAPO metal. So I instantly looked up WAPO metal. I found out it was a super alloy metal. Yeah. It's a shape memory alloy. So I looked up, hey, what's the melting point for shape memory alloy? It's 1,310 degrees Celsius. After the 1,000, I said, how hot does a metal ball have to be to boil water to because I wanted to see what was oven temperature. I can't just look up oven's temperature. It's not going to come up. So I'm like, how hot? Y'all seen a metal ball drop in a cup of water, boil. So I'm like, how hot does it be? I looked it up and it has to be at the very least 2,470 degrees Celsius. So I even multiplied that because he boiled the whole sea. But I'm not gonna look up the ocean because that's just bombastic. So I looked up lakes, and then after I looked up lakes, I found out it's only like it's a few like trillions of gallons of water in the lake, but like Oven was able to boil all that instantly, so that is a crazy feat. And then next, y'all want to talk about how it will. Oven was on Jason mode, Friday the 13th, chasing after everybody who was trying to escape the island. You kick him down, Sanji. What was that? That itch. Let me get back up. Fold somebody.
Put your shirt on, man.
I'm saying, like, whoa, man. Like, I'm getting a little too comfortable, bro. Like,
but it's
I'll
like,
get to it after this, right?
So Oven won the fact. So I'm picking Oven because he can instantly like melt Wapol metal. So General Frankie, he's instantly going through that. And even if y'all want to say he can't, General Frankie is hollow. You melt it hot enough, it's gonna be like an oven in there. Y'all seen Iron Man 3 when they tried to get Rhodey out of the War Machine suit? They heated up the suit and they got super hot, and he was like, "Canopy,
that's time, bro."
Oh,
that's the thing about Oven, bro. Like, if he gets hands on you, bro, like, bro, unless you're literally Human Torch,
so it's
bro,
like
I'm
gonna choose Oven, low diff.
Okay.
Just to be clear, my rebuttal is this: I literally told you guys what he did with what if you want to call it the ocean, if you want to call it a sea, it doesn't matter. What he did by boiling that level of water in an unconfined space, and the key word is unconfined. You guys don't even understand this. In seconds, rivals the surface of the sun. It's not even a question.
All right. We actually did get a special request from 𝐷𝐴𝐽 to go last this go around. So Shin, sorry, had to hold it down for my man's 𝐷𝐴𝐽.
My take was solid.
It was. It was.
The thing is,
it
𝐷𝐴𝐽 has something to say now.
But 𝐷𝐴𝐽, if you there, it's on you.
I'm here. I'm sorry to disappoint. I'm not going last because I got some grand take. I just had to go for a second. I didn't want to get called out when I'm not here. I really like Oven in this matchup. I do. I'm a fan of Oven. I like his devil fruit. I like what he does. But I think I got to go with Frankie. 99% faith, 1% reason. That man is on the crew of the future Pirate King. I don't care about plot armor. I don't care about nothing. Frankie's bag is deep, and he will figure out a way to get the job done. Frankie, high diff, put it down.
𝐷𝐴𝐽, you my boy,
He'll
bro.
say that, and then won't even go extreme diff. He'll find a way to hide diff.
Future Pirate King. I guess Crocus is folding OT. Honestly, Crocus
in his
is
time he could.
He was on.
Can I make one comment?
Go ahead. If we're gonna do rebuttals, 30 seconds, y'all. 30 seconds.
It won't even be 30 seconds. Frankie has faced opponents that are strong. Frankie has faced opponents that are strong and have hockey, but Frankie has never faced an opponent that's strong, has hockey, and also has a devil fruit that is a direct counter to his primary use of his abilities that also outmatches him in terms of like physical capabilities, which Oven checks all of those boxes. So as much as we like Frankie and as much as we hype up Frankie because he's a straw hat, in all reality, this is just not a matchup for him. That's all.
Right on the dot, party.
Quick
Perfect.
question as kind of a rebuttal. Just a quick question. Can anybody give a singular Oven speed feat or any time once that Oven died? Give me one time that Oven died.
So I got one, JT.
I got one.
Look, the JT. Speed don't matter. Do you think Oven is getting hands on Frankie this fight? If you say yes, bro, it's raps. Click, put on YouTube, World Star, bro. Like it's done.
You can say that
because he's superheating that General Frankie suit, killing Frankie in an instant.
And JT, that same thing about speed you can say for Frankie as well.
Have you ever put your hand on a hot stove, brother? Have you ever put your hand on a hot stove? It's uncomfortable.
Hold on, y'all. We got a late entrance to the DDT. And I have a feeling I know who he's voting for. Nolan. Who you got?
Oh my God.
What
Frankie
diff?
Lodiff. Frankie Lodiff. Shout out JNT Pirates, bro. Frankie Lodiff.
Yeah, Nolan. In the last second.
I had to go hide in the bathroom to come say this, man.
Oh my
Frankie
God.
Lodiff. Oven is trash.
Yo, can
You think you put a hot rock in a puddle of water, it's gonna heat it up? He is not that strong. He is not the sun. He's not the sun. Frankie is a straw hat.
I never said
He's taking him out. Y'all just voted Nami to beat Caesar. Frankie can beat Ovid. Yeah. Low diff.
Yo, can I make a rebuttal real quick?
No.
Oh yeah, no rebuttals, no
Yeah.
rebuttals, y'all. Sorry,
All right,
we kind of got to wrap earlier today than
Nobody
we
answered
need
my
to.
question, so it's crazy.
Question don't matter. You're not the MVP no more, JT. It is what
It
it
do
is.
matter though.
It don't.
Third place MVP.
Fair question.
Week 1.
Cause Seb finna say some bullshit.
Hey, yo, language. See,
My
you
fault,
see,
my
you
fault,
see,
my fault.
JT. You see why we don't listen to you?
Bro, see his PvP. That's what his face look like right now. And that's what JT face look like. He mad. He's just mad, bro.
Larry, it's on
I
you.
will say this. I will say this. Oven does have an endurance feat when he literally got crushed by Beiji when he was in his ship form. He literally got ran over. That's like a 50-ton ship he got ran over. But that's a good.
Hold up, y'all. I think we got Strahd back. Strahd, who you got?
Oh, okay. What's up? Who is it? Oven and Frankie?
It's Oven Frankie and it's tied up right now when me and Larry left the vote. So you basically could potentially be the swing vote here.
Man, I haven't prepared at all. Y'all gonna hate me.
Just listen to my take.
We already do.
Well, you just need because you can't be number one, but that's a whole different topic for a whole different stream.
If you hate JT, he voted Frankie, by the way. So
what did JT vote?
He voted Frankie.
Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it.
He voted Frankie.
Oh, I really like Frankie. I do, but like I feel Oven is very underrated and one of the
Strahd is a smart.
Yo, come on.
one of the biggest feats. I'm gonna say this. One of the biggest feats Oven does is completely underrated. Is heating up the ocean. Do we all forget that he did that? Like that is an immense.
Oh, I think everyone did.
Strahd, we all talked about it. But I mean,
all right, so I gotta get through this quick. Just the fact that Oven can heat the ocean literally instantaneously, for the most part, for lack of like 3 microseconds, right? I'm gonna have to give it to Oven because Frankie is an android. I'm sorry. Matchups matter, so I'm gonna give it to Oven.
Cyborg.
Keep it respectful. Be respectful and say it's high diff. Because it's a heating element versus metal. What do you want? He doesn't have indestructible metal.
All right.
Man, this is
Appreciate the take, Strahd. Larry, I'm gonna switch it up, and I'm gonna go first because I'm going Frankie because I want it to be tied when you go.
Brother, man.
All right.
You play Pokemon.
Listen,
Let's go.
I am going Frankie. I'm going Frankie. I'm tying it up. This is what
That's
it's.
a bad reason to pick Frankie.
This is why we here.
It's
Okay.
Seb. What do you mean?
This is why we're here. All right. I'm gonna give my reason. JT was really disrespectful with Oven's durability and what he was saying about Oven. But I will say this. As accurate as it is that Party was saying about the heating up of the alloy that Frankie has, all the attacks that Oven has tanked to this point were all brunt force attacks. I don't know if he's just tanking a radical beam to the chest. That's not the same. It's just not. He also has that
It's
air
really not.
cannon attack. And in general, Frankie, he's hard boiled, bruh. He might not show hockey, but the way he fights, I don't think Oven's heat is just stopping him in his tracks. He's gonna get burnt. He's gonna get burnt.
He's gonna hop out the
He's
suit.
going to get burnt.
But Seb.
But I'm giving my take, Chris.
Oven took a sparkling red though.
There are no rebuttals.
Come on, Chris. Didn't take no sparkling red.
Listen, man.
I'm down, lawyer.
All right. I got Frankie. I'm going extreme diff. He fought a man with a higher bounty with hockey before. And whether y'all want to acknowledge it or not, Sasaki's stronger than most of y'all think he is. Frankie just that guy. All right? He's built for this.
Yes,
He is a
sir.
straw hat. I'm giving him the straw hat
Yes,
dub.
sir.
Mostly because I wanted to tie it up. So Larry's vote, which is more genuine, could be the deciding factor here.
Yeah,
Whatever.
that's the real reason right
Even
there.
I could
Is
be
what it is.
Sasaki, bro.
That's what entertainment is for, bro.
Frankie hit him with the But he got the hockey and the heat.
Well, Larry.
Hey, Seb, I respect it, Seb.
Larry, I know I said a lot of bad things about you, but just make the right choice.
I've always been on your side, Larry.
It's all you.
Y'all
Larry.
act like Larry reads the comments. He don't be reading comments.
Yeah, I don't care about your comments, bro. I'm going Oven Extreme Diff.
God.
Damn.
Ain't no my
You know
god,
what? I was
JT.
always
Ain't no my
right
god.
about you, Larry.
So-
Larry,
I
you
was
a good
always right
man.
about you.
So the reason being is he set Waratsumi and Aladdin on fire just by looking at them.
Dang.
Now, when you got that type of motion, and you stuck in a little microwave, I'm sorry, bro. And you run off cola, I'm sorry, bro. It's over. And then plus he has the Naginata, right? And he can imbue that with not only his very small hockey, but he can imbue it with his heat powers. So if General Frankie come out and he try to use that sword getting cut through, bro. I saw Naruto, bro. Like, you infuse your chakra blades, you cutting through stuff.
Hey man, it's not small, it's medium sized.
And I think that overall, like, Frankie lost to a train, and one person didn't lose to a boat. So we good. We good.
We scaling 10-year-old Frankie now.
Listen, bro. Listen, bro.
Also, Seb, I linked you in the Discord. It's true. Oven did tank the sparkling red attack. That was not a physical attack.
Yeah. So the thing is too, he has the most durable body out of all the Big Mom parts.
He inherited his mom's
This
body.
is not true.
Yeah, it is true.
Yeah, no, he inherited his mom's body. That's what they say about
So
it.
Katakuri inherited the strength. Oven got the durability, and Daifuku's like a mix.
It doesn't matter. Like when y'all talking about
JT, you got cooked today. Got cooked.
When y'all talking about durability, I just gotta get this out, bro. Y'all talking about all that durability. Y'all realize that every time that Oven got hit, they would hit Oven and then go do something else. Like he's a piece of trash. They didn't
okay,
and
They did that.
But JT, you're acting like he got knocked out. He ain't get knocked out. He just got put him.
Slap Frankie and go do something else. What you mean?
Isn't that how Luffy fought Katakuri? He was jumping in and out the mirror world. So come on.
No, absolutely not. Absolutely not.
Even ran because they didn't want to die.
Look, you're riding too hard for Frankie, my boy. Let's relax.
Listen,
let's relax.
I'm changing my profile picture. I'm changing my profile picture.
Bro, doing flips.
I'm getting trolled
doing
right now.
flips.
There's no way it's not set up, bro.
Set up. JT.
Frankie losing to Oven, bro.
Collusion.
I know you're not playing.
There's collusion, bro.
I know you're not
Collusion.
playing.
I even voted for Oven to give Frankie to give him a chance.
And my Lakers getting killed right now, bro. It's the worst day of my life.
Damn, look, Chris look worried as hell. Look at Chris.
I'm not worried. Second quarter.
Yo, he's scratching
No, I'm not
his
worried.
ears.
No, I'm changing.
Yo,
Them Lakers are
it's your
trash.
own takes that are making.
Aren't the Warriors 0-2?
Yo, it's not. We're not talking about the Warriors.
Aren't the
right
Warriors
now.
0-2?
We're not talking about the Warriors.
If your
right
team
now,
has
bro.
not won a playoff game yet, don't say nothing.
Yeah, I'm not Frankie fan no more. I'm Nolan now.
Nolan, Nolan, you ain't just switch on Frankie like that. That's crazy. That's crazy.
So Seb, what was the
That's a JT power for y'all unfaithful.
It ended up being 12 to 11. 12 to 11 for Oven. Frankie won the
So can we get
YouTube vote, but it's what
can
it
we
is.
get to the main show? Why we're really here today?
Yes, we have our final matchup of the day. It is going to be the legend Don Chinjao versus impaled down head warden, former head warden actually.
See, I'm gonna let the game
Magellan
beats me on this one because
My
I know
bad.
y'all right.
Can
Y'all
we
right.
clarify? Is it Seb? Just to clarify before we start, is this a current Don Chinjao?
It's not prime. It's not prime.
That's
Chinjao.
what I'm asking.
They're asking if he has the forehead or not. He doesn't have the
Yeah,
forehead.
I wanted to give him the forehead.
I'm asking.
Give him a forehead, bro.
He didn't have the
That's what I'm
forehead
asking.
last
Is it-
time. What are you doing?
Dress roasted Don Chinjao? Is that what we're talking about? Dress roasted Don Chinjao?
Yes, dress roasted Don Chinjao.
Okay.
And Don Chinjao was boxed.
Hey, real quick, Seb. I gotta go. Can I get my take real quick?
Who is that? Juan Don?
It's Juan. Yes, sir.
Yeah, Juan, give your take.
Yeah, my bad. I ain't mess up the flow.
No, you
but
good.
Yeah, I think I said this last time. Even though he got the same name, I can't go for the Don on this one. Magellan too hefty. I mean, he was retired before _ʍ𝗮𝘳, and he retired right after _ʍ𝗮𝘳 too. So I mean,
he lean, mean, poison machine. What you mean?
yeah, I'll take it to it though. You have a good DDT. Magellan, I say high diff. He do got the conquerors, but I mean, yeah.
Appreciate the take, Wandon. We will go to Toby.
My fault, bro. I'm just watching the Lakers lose by double digits with no John Morant. But that's besides the point. I got Chinjao, bro. I don't care what you Magellan fans say. I got Chinjao. Magellan might have hockey, but we haven't seen it. He does have a great devil fruit, but we seen Chinjao. He lost. We're not gonna act like he ain't contest with Luffy, bro. That clash was like how long? That clash was a minute. All right, and we're giving him the pointy, right, Seb?
Yeah.
Am I wrong? Okay, if he has the point, that means he's stronger. It's literally stated he's stronger because he was depressed when he didn't have it anymore. He literally couldn't like split the ice anymore or whatever. So he's way stronger with the pointy. All right. And not only does he have good hockey, because he clashed with Luffy, but he has Conqueror's hockey. All right. So he's not just this scrub. Y'all talk about Chinjao. No, bro. He's clearly out here doing something. He had a high bounty. I know bounties don't mean too much nowadays because, you know, crocodiles like at $1 billion, but you know what I'm saying? It meant something at the time, right? They stated it for a reason. So I'm going to give it to Chinjao. And because Magellan does have a OP double fruit at the end of the day, I'm going to give it to Chinjao high diff.
All right. Appreciate the take. Toby? Chris, you know, we all know what you voting, but go ahead, give your take. You know what I mean? Do you think?
Hey, I'm trying to speed through this. Look, yo, if you watching Impel Down, Luffy just say crocodile, he just say Jinbei, and they are running for more than Chinjao, you're crazy. You know what I'm saying, yo? Like, yo, Magellan is winning this no diff. All right, I'm tired of people saying like, oh, because you got Conqueror's hockey, you beat anyone that doesn't have Conqueror's hockey. That makes no sense. Sanji beating Chinjao, the list goes on, like, you know, on and on and on. The thing about Magellan is that you have, well, the thing about Chinjao is that he doesn't have Rio, he doesn't have advanced Conqueror's coding. He has to touch Magellan in order to fight him. And if you touch him, hockey, no hockey, doesn't matter. You're still gonna get poisoned. We saw that with Luffy. Go back and watch Punk Hazard. Luffy coated his hands with hockey when he punched Caesar the Clown using Grizzly Magnum, and Caesar's poison still affected Luffy's hockey. So even if you got hockey and you touch poison, doesn't matter, you still can get poison. Magellan also got Venom Demon, so he doesn't even need to fight. His Venom Demon can fight for him, and anything the Venom Demon touches gets infected with poison. He has his Cloud Demon. That means he's infecting you with hallucinogens. And he has laughing gas, tear gas. He has other types of gas and poisons in his repertoire, not just actual poison that hurts you. He also has his Venom Road, so he could travel. He has mobility. Honestly, Magellan got deepest bag. Said before, pseudo admiral, YC1. Put respect in Magellan's name. Chinjao is not touching this dude.
All right. Appreciate the take, Chris. Before we go to you, Joshua, I do want to shout out PP McGee. We got another $2 super chat. It says, I'm here. We already know who's gonna win. I believe he is a huge Magellan stan based off his Discord name. So shout out to PP McGee, man. Name's always funny. We will go to Joshua.
Like this fight is also kind of like the Frankie fight again. It's just about how long Chinjao can last for, how long his body can keep up before the poison gets to him. There's no way that Chinjao will be able to hurt Magellan without being poisoned at all. Magellan just going he's either just gonna throw poison at him, or he's just gonna cover himself in poison completely, and then he's just gonna get poisoned regardless. I don't really see a way that Chinjao is gonna put any work in on this fight. It's just about how long he can last for, and that's really it. So I'm gonna give it to Magellan low diff.
All right, appreciate the take, Joshua. We'll go to Ragnar.
Magellan negative.
I have a feeling that.
That's it.
I have a feeling that.
What else you want me to say? Oh, he's gonna fight him for a few seconds. It's gonna end in seconds. That's not a fight. That's bullying.
Appreciate the take, Ragnar. We'll go to Black Bear.
As a person who is the the retainer for all the prisoners in Impel Down, I just don't see how you guys wouldn't think that Chinjao would be at level 6 and that Magellan could control him. Like, Magellan just has so much crowd control that he no-diffs a 5 group like Blackbeard easy. So on a 1v1, I don't see how him focusing on one person wouldn't just no-diff them. But because Chinjao, I'll give it mid to high diff.
All right, appreciate the take, Black Bear. We will go to Greed. Greed, you there?
Oh, my fault. But I think probably Magellan low diff because Chinjao can't touch him like at all. No head drill attack, no punches, no nothing. It's worse than the Frankie fight because at least Frankie got a radical beam, but Chinjao has literally nothing he can do. He can't even walk around Magellan because Magellan can poison the floor and that poison spreads. If he steps on that, he's getting poisoned too. It's just a horrible matchup. So, rip Chinjao, he's getting put into level 6. No diff.
All right, appreciate the take. Greed. We'll go to Ice.
All right. It is a giga neg diff. Like the second, if like y'all don't understand. If you saw Impel Down, bro, and saw the way Luffy was struggling against Magellan, that poison, bro. Like, listen, if Chinjao is a human, and if I recall, humans breathe air, bro. Like he's just done. He's done. Magellan like farts on him and he loses. Like giga neg diff.
All right. Yeah. Not looking good. We'll go to. I appreciate the take, Ice. We'll go to JT.
So, after the last 2 matchups, I've been really worried about the average IQ levels of this Discord. But it's good to see y'all, say Magellan. I don't know what Toby's on. He's got some sort of agenda that isn't a part of One Piece. But man, this is a boring fight. It's Magellan. I hate Magellan. I don't want him to win this tournament because Chris likes him. But there is absolutely no possible way that Chinjao is gonna do anything.
Like, I just have
Anything.
no
What is it
words.
called? The Red Devil? The Red Demon? That thing that he put out at the end? What is Chinjao gonna do, bro?
I
Use that
just
20-year-old
can't
head, bro?
express. I just can't express how, like in words, how Chinjao is gonna like win this fight. I just can't.
Ice,
It's
y'all
just-
let JT finish his take, man.
Hey, Iceball. Hold on, bro. Bro. It's Magellan. I disagree with Chris, but Magellan still wins. He's not no pseudo admiral. He doesn't have hockey. He's gonna lose this tournament eventually. Mark my words. I'm gonna make it happen. This is not the fight. This is not the fight. Chinjao loses negative diff.
All right. Appreciate the take, JT. We will go to Quavo.
Alright. Of everyone in the mid-tier tournament, fate of the universe on the line. Emu has Uranus pointed at the grand line. You better win. I want Chinjao. I want Chinjao.
Oh man.
He's trolling. Don't listen to him.
Chinjao got this fight. He got conquerors. He got hockey. Magellan don't got none of that. Give me Chinjao. No diff.
Bro, he's trolling y'all. Don't come for him. He's trolling.
Never change, Quavo.
Change
I
my
don't
vote
care.
to Chinjao. We in this bit.
Let's go.
Trolling.
JT, you're not serious, are you? Because I'll change it, bro.
I mean, it don't matter. I mean, Magellan's gonna win, so I don't really care where you put my vote. You can put it in for Peachbeard, bro. Like, it don't matter.
All right. We'll go to appreciate the take, Quavo. And shout out to the Max Kellerman reference. For those of y'all that didn't get it, you know,
that
study
was
up.
funny. That was funny.
Lakers
single digits now, Toby. Hater.
We hyping up single digit lead cuts, bro. Come
Hey,
on, man.
hey, that AD block was crazy.
Bro, don't talk until they take the lead, bro.
Right. It's single digits now.
I don't want to
Here
hear
we
from
go.
What are we doing, Chris?
What are you saying?
What are we
Chris?
saying?
Wasting our time.
All right.
We cut a
Mr.
lead from 15
Bombastic.
to 6, and I can't talk. Haters.
Okay. I just want to say I hate Magellan and his fans. No offense. Like, I don't like his design. I don't like his voice. I don't like how he runs the prison. He uses the bathroom 10 hours a day. That's just that's a terrible lifestyle, not gonna lie. All right, and Quavo, you saying he has hockey. Okay, so did Jinbei. All right, and we see
He said he doesn't have hockey. That's what Quavo said.
Jinbei.
No, Quavo said Magellan doesn't have hockey.
Oh,
you said Chinjao has.
Yeah, that's what he said. Chinjao has.
Oh, my
hockey.
fault.
All right, I was saying, Jinbei has hockey. Jinbei has hockey, and I consider him stronger than Chinjao, however you say his name. But as we see, poison affects hockey, like we've seen with Caesar, like JT brought up, if I'm correct. Let me give you an idea how bad it is. It was so bad. This is the man who went face to face to Big Mom and punched her with a hockey punch and did something to her. This is the same man who said, "Nah, I'm not dealing with that. I'm out. Not dealing with that. I don't want to die. I don't want to die." So, I'm just saying, I hate Magellan fans. I really do. I hope he dies next time he's here. You did 𝘂𝐿 dirty when you brought him up against here.
What?
All right, I remember that.
This is
all right,
between
I remember that.
I didn't
So
do
I'm
anything.
just saying, low diff, probably a neg diff, probably. I just don't like Chinjao. He can personally I'll give you an idea. He's going to use Chinjao as a toilet for 10 hours when he's done.
Whoa.
All right, time's up.
Oh man, I appreciate the take.
Can I get a pause, please?
Bro, had to get that last lick in, bro. What the?
That's it.
Can I get a pause, please?
See, now you're putting images into my head, bro.
We'll go to appreciate the take, Bombastic. We'll go to Mike Super.
Do we appreciate it?
I'll put some respect on John Chinjao.
Come on, man.
I will never put respect.
Magellan low diff. We all know who's gonna win here. I'm just mad Ragnar went against the Wappo medal and against the Fishman.
Yo, you see that? Ragnar been switching up recently. It's crazy. We got Nolan switching PFPs. Ragnar switching up crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Hate to see it.
Man, crazy.
Nolan takes his whole 5 pick.
Switch up is crazy, bro.
I don't think Magellan winning this whole mid-tier tournament.
Nah, no, stop
He might.
playing. Stop playing. You know who Golden Freeze is.
He is. I'll make sure of it.
We'll see.
Unless someone is stronger than Jinbei in this tournament, then you're not winning this tournament.
Come on, we can't compare Jinbei to the mid-tier, bro. Come on.
That's his point.
That's my point.
We good. We good. No doubt.
Right. Appreciate the take, Mike. We'll go to Max. Max, is this your first DDT? I don't recognize the PFP.
Yeah, no, this is my first one. I was hoping to get in the Frankie fight, but this one's pretty cool too, though.
Who you had? We're not gonna change who won, but who
No,
did you
I
have?
know, I got you.
Who did you have?
I think. Oh, for the Frank, I think Frankie took it. This one though, I think
Run it back.
Magellan. I think Magellan wins this no contest.
Okay.
I think that Don might have hockey, but if Magellan's at Paramecia, he can just keep loading goop and shit on him.
Oh,
How
language.
do you grab that? Oh, my bad, man. How do you grab that? Just you can't. You can grab a Logia because that's their body, but how do you grab poison? I don't think it's any contest.
All right. Well, appreciate the take, Max. Definitely welcome to the DDT. I'm glad to have you. Appreciate you being here with us. Definitely pull up to more.
Welcome, Max. Welcome.
All right. We'll go to Party Pete.
Thank God. All right. So, first of all, Toby, Nick, I don't even know what y'all are. But to address Mr. Bombastic as a Magellan fan, he is a pseudo admiral. And for the record of this DDT, because we are removing plot from the scenario when determining these, there's no one here that can beat him. It's not even worth discussing this Dom Chinjao fight. It's a no diff. Magellan is just generally superior to Don Chinjao, just Rosa. So there's not even a reason
Agreed.
to discuss that. Like, he's just generally superior. And Magellan is generally superior than everyone in this mid-tier tournament, by the way. So I'll be here for all Magellan discussions going forward. But yeah, this isn't even a contest. It's Magellan. No dip. And yeah, and the whole beige thing, talking about he got violated, doesn't even make sense. Beige would be still sitting in the bottom of the level 6 prison and impel down if he was there when we tried to escape. But
You think beige makes level 6?
No, I was being nice. I wasn't even gonna go into the levels. I wasn't even going in into the levels because I don't really know if he'll end up in level 6. But even if he did, if you remove the necessities of the plot as far as Luffy and Blackbeard making it out, Magellan would have shut all that down. As many jokes as y'all make about him going to the bathroom, the time he spent off the toilet was enough to violate everybody and impel down. If we didn't need Luffy to make it to Marineford, but
just no, bro. Magellan just needs to start taking his meds, bro. Once the meds come through, it's over for everyone, bro.
That's the thing. That's the thing. Y'all talk about how much you got to go to the toilet. He don't need to be off the toilet that long to deal with most of the people we talking about him fighting. So
I appreciate the take, Party. That's time.
I just think he's a trash character.
That's time. We will go
y'all find someone that's gonna be in the toilet too.
We will go to Pig.
In the middle of an Apex match, I'm going to go ahead and give it to Magellan, though. It's not going to be much of a diff. As much as I love Don Chinjao, he just doesn't have what it takes to take on Magellan. I think the best contender in the tournament to take him on would have been Frankie. Did him dirty.
It is what it is. Pig, it is what it is. My fault.
Frankie getting packed up too.
Not by Magellan, anyway.
I think there's one more person that might be able to give him a run, but we'll see.
And is Raju.
We'll see. We'll go to Q. Thanks. Appreciate the take. Pig, we'll go to Q.
And now in the finals.
Raju versus Magellan, bro. Sweet
Hey,
Jesus.
Dylan Brooks, bro.
Sweet Jesus, bro. JT, you don't have to always be that guy. You can just say Magellan. You don't have to be that guy.
Q, it's on you.
Okay. So for this fight, I did some research. I went to the man, the myth, the legend, Techie 101, the library man of One Piece. And there's one thing that he did bring up. Dong Chinjao. The ability, he's able to split the ice continent in half because that's where the treasure is. So he has that. He up there. He up there when it comes to strength. But there is another thing that someone brought light to me, and I thank you for bringing light earlier. We had a conversation about this last week. Magellan has to eat his poison. His poison gets stronger the more he eats it. He's been eating it constantly every day post time skip. That means his poison has gotten stronger. And while yes, Don Chinjao does have Haki, observation, conquerors, and everything, he isn't a master of it, so his Haki wouldn't have the ability to overpower Magellan's devil fruit. And he's old, so it actually be harder for him to do it. So sadly, even though Dong Jinjiao's that dude, he got the pencil head, Magellan's gonna 90% of the time he's gonna wipe him. That and people have brought up he has the poisonous gas, but where if it melts stuff, the gas comes up, is gonna asphyxiate people. He has that all venom thing, which is literally every venom in the world, even the ones he has created himself, combined into one. Magellan just has too much up his feet with his devil fruit that an old Dong Jinjiao wouldn't be able to tank and fight off. If this was prime Dong Jinjiao, maybe, but this is old Dong Jinjiao. So sadly, Magellan.
That is time. But appreciate the take, man.
Hey Seb, you got some people in the den.
Do we?
You got CD.
We got CD in here. Oh snap!
Yeah.
And Jerry. All right. What's up, fellas? We're on Magellan versus Don Chinjao. It's becoming a wipe, but we'll progress through and get you guys' takes. This will be the last matchup though, so we'll proceed to Strahd.
All right. Yeah, it's clearly a wipe, and rightly so. Little nitpick. People really need to look up some of these words for they say someone's not a pseudo admiral, because he quite literally is the definition of a pseudo admiral. But I'm gonna give it to Magellan. Low diff. He's got Don Chinjao ain't got no answer for the poison, and the way it works, if it wasn't for plot, he would have already taken out Luffy and his antithesis, Blackbeard. So it's Magellan. Low diff just because of respect for Don Chinjao. But yeah, there you go.
All right. Appreciate the take, Strahd. We'll go to who, man?
I'm a big fan of strong old heads in One Piece. You know, that's my favorite archetype. But nah, this is an easy clap. Magellan. I'd honestly give it no diff. Like, this is old Don Chinjao. He's not really like in his prime. So yeah, it's easy.
All right. Appreciate the take. Who, man, your take's always so quick, man. But all right.
I like brevity.
Appreciate that. We'll go to my man CD. CD, what's up, bro? We was asking for you. You came. I appreciate that.
Well, I just got off of a 14-hour shift, so we good.
This worker I know, man.
It's Magellan no diff, because Magellan actually held Buggy and Impel down until the mass outbreak. And so, yeah, Magellan's just no diffing.
Oh, man. If only Don Chinjao interacted with Buggy at any point in his life.
It wouldn't matter. He would die.
But all right, appreciate the take, CD, man. Gotta get you on more of these. Stop working so hard. Seriously. But all right, we'll go to Jerry.
So I got Don Chinjao winning this high extreme diff. The same man in his prime that was clashing with Big Garp, that was clashing with Roger. I mean, this is the same man that was splitting continents. I feel like this is also the same person that was clashing with Dressrosa Luffy, the same Luffy back in Impel Down, running Magellan in circles, landing hits on Magellan. I don't see Don Chinjao getting caught lacking like that. I don't see Big Chinjao getting caught lacking like that. That's all I gotta say.
Big Don, bro. Big Chinjao, bro.
Running Magellan in circles or running
that was about.
I
don't know what that was about. But
we're watching different arcs, bro.
That's what I'm saying. It took Luffy having to use Mr. Threes to do that. Never mind. Let me get this Magellan.
It's all right, y'all. All right. We will go to Shin.
Here he goes.
What you mean by that? What you mean, here he goes?
I mean, I love you. What? Read Kingdom.
I ain't said everybody in the chat, read Kingdom. You know, follow the church. Follow the church. Hey, man.
You said
put your shirt on, man. Just give me a take, bro. Why you can't just give me a take anytime, shit?
Bro, y'all always got something to say.
Why your shirt open?
You always got that thing three buttons undone.
It's hot.
Put the AC on, bro.
Turn your face cam off, bro.
I remember there was a time he did wear shirts. Like, whatever happened to that shit?
I'm saying, I got food coming.
I am truly free right now.
Listen, man. Listen.
Truly free.
Everybody know why he started doing that, bro. He became different after something happened, and he could never.
Bro, oh my God! You so what goes through your head? Like, why? How did that just come up out of nowhere? Like,
Listen,
We've
just
seen
got
a tone shift, bro. We've seen a shift in your character.
Yo, your character development right now is taking a toll, bro.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
He
I'm,
should take
I'm MVP. That's all I know. I'm MVP.
Unlike
But
somebody, you know.
on to my take. It's 17-3. No matter what I say about Don Chinjao. Me personally, I didn't do no research on this fight. I was like, who feel like doing research on Don Chinjao? Like, nobody felt like doing that. Honestly, I'm like,
I actually did.
And then y'all said folks got the forehead. Folks ain't even got the pointy top.
Nah,
He
he
got
got the
alpha.
pointy for this, but it don't matter, I guess.
It don't. Yeah, he got hockey, but that doesn't negate the effects of the poison. Like the poison is still gonna affect him. He might have a super strong will, but so does Magellan, following all them prominent figures throughout the whole Impel Down. And Impel Down is not small by any means. Source material speaks for itself. I don't agree with the part that Magellan is on Admiral level with.
That's not what they said. They said pseudo admiral. It's not the same thing.
Okay.
Like rear admiral or vice admiral.
Nah, it's not that either.
Look up the word.
Well, you gotta remember that
So
Impel Down has their own hierarchy system than the actual Navy because they're a prison.
Right. Pseudo admiral is below admiral but above everybody else.
Right.
Okay. This is what I'm saying. He's first commander level. That's all I'm gonna put it at. He's first commander level. Just doesn't have the hockey feats to beat any first commanders. But
he did.
It's Magellan. Low dip. Not even low. For respect with the Conquerors hockey and him going toe to toe with Dressrosa Luffy, actually, Don Chinjao put up a decent fight. Now he got the pointy hair. I'm gonna give it to actually Magellan. It's gonna be like high dip because he was going toe to toe with Lucy. He was going toe to toe with Lucy, and he was using hockey and all that. So I'm gonna give Magellan high dip.
All right, appreciate the take, Shin. I think that's everyone. We'll go to Larry, but before we do, we did get a couple super chats. $2 from PP McGee, #1 Magellan fan on the Discord. It says nobody's mentioned his demon form yet. Proves he wins. Yeah, I mean this one wasn't as close as the other two.
I mean, I mentioned.
I did.
Yeah, at the time that he said it, I don't get to read the super chats quick enough, bro. And we did get a membership to Nakama from Jarhead the Devil Dog. So thank you so much, Jarhead, for being a Nakama with us. Enjoy all the emojis and emotes that come with that status. Toby, you've had your hand up for a minute. I'm gonna give you the floor before I head to Larry.
Hey, bro, I forgot who it was because it's been so long, but someone said he wouldn't be on level 6. Don Chinjao. Bro, Crocodile was on level 6.
That was Capone.
You're talking about Beige.
They said Beige, like Capone.
No. Beige would anybody over 100 million on level 6.
That's level 5.
Oh, that's level 5.
Yeah, level 5 is over 100 million.
Well,
Level
Beige
6
is like 30, like 200 something, 300 something.
I'm sure Don Chinjao would be on level 6.
Level 6 was like, if you're really, it was arbitrary. I think when they described it, it
Crocodile
was
was
like,
there, bro. That's my point. Crocodile was there, bro.
It's not just strength. Hold on, the leveling isn't just strength. It's like what you
it's
did.
bounties for level.
It's like what you did. Like Crocodile was out here looking for ancient weapons and taking over countries, and it was like, you know what I mean? Like he has the resume of a dude.
First five levels bounties. Level 6 is arbitrary.
Yeah.
I mean, Capone would probably be there based on the fact that he's a member of the Supernova below him.
Yeah, I was just trying to slander him a little bit. Dang, we have to get into it.
Where we kick?
I was really just on the cloud.
Hey.
She would be level 6, yo. Don't do that.
Come on, bro.
Don't do that, yo. Don't do that.
Y'all are crazy.
Can't even make jokes now. This is crazy.
All I want to say is,
yo, hold on, y'all. Toby, finish your point. I never even let him finish. My fault, bro.
Hey, even if no one in here said it, it was multiple people in the Discord who said it. So this for y'all, bro. Crocodile is in level 6, bro. Crocodile of all people. All right. So if he's in level 6, Don Chinjao is definitely in level 6, bro. I'm not trying to hit it. You know, that's all I want to say.
Yo, I'm gonna be real. Is an argument to be made that Crocodile is more famous than Don Chinjao?
Probably.
Whoa.
I mean, that's arguable considering Marineford and everything.
Yo, he's a warlord. Yo,
Yeah.
He is. That's
no,
not even
he
an argument.
is.
No, it's a
Like his
fact.
bounty
It's a
right
fact.
now is 1.9 billion. That's like triple. It's over triple what Don Chinjao's bounty was. That's all I'm saying.
Hey,
Who is Don Chinjao?
Wow.
Y'all be trying to expect people to get washed by somebody strong. Like y'all did this with Moria.
Yo, Larry gotta give his take. I mean, we all know what it's gonna be, so it's probably gonna be quick.
One more thing, bro.
Go ahead, Toby.
Hey, Shin said Magellan is Commander 1 level, but just doesn't have the hockey. I'm Floyd Mayweather level, but I don't have the speed. It just
No, I said, no. I said no.
He said he doesn't have the hockey showings, like the feats.
He said he doesn't have. I said he doesn't have the hockey feet to beat any of them.
I don't have the speed showings, bro.
Bro, Magellan is hockey. Let's stop.
You missed more. He doesn't have the hockey feats to beat any first commander. He's not beating Katakuri. He's not beating King.
Bro, if
he's not
Magellan
beating
shows
Ben
up,
Beckman.
if Magellan shows up post time skip right now on Egghead, you think he isn't gonna?
You think King is running? You think Ben Beckman is running? You think Katakuri is running? They finna fold, folks. Like, what are we talking about?
Let's let Larry get the take, man.
Yeah, we gotta wrap, guys. So, Larry, it's all you.
There's one thing I told Sebastian before the tournament started. Why the hell do you have Magellan in this goddamn tournament, bro?
Yep. That's what I said too.
And that's my take. That's always gonna be my take.
Listen, man.
It's
really why is Magellan here, bro? I say he just farts on Chinjao and he dies.
I'm not trying to discredit Sebastian like I do every day of my life. But like, bro, do y'all be understanding why I be saying he don't know anything about One Piece, bro?
Listen,
like this is the prime example of what I've always said and tried to transcribe to y'all, bro. Like, this is why me and him go at it. Is because he makes choices like this, and then he trolls me about it, and he only does this to like make me emotional.
Listen. Are you done?
Because you have people saying Chinjao, so he's not alone. I mean,
listen, bro.
No, we acting like Chinjao didn't get punched by side.
Listen,
Larry gonna act like he don't do that to me with Kid, but okay.
Listen.
Yo, but mine is valid. You just don't want to accept it.
No, it's not.
All right, Larry gave his take. Obviously, I got Magellan as well, so that makes it 20-3.
Come on now.
It's just, you know what I mean? Magellan's stronger than Chinjao.
It's some slight.
It's
not a fight, man.
Let's put Magellan against Kaido. You know that's his level.
That's also that would be a beating in the same direction, bro. In the same level.
Look, only thing I want to say.
Riding is crazy. I'm gonna be honest.
Seb, all I want to say is, if the fate of the world's in a balance, do not put in Nick's hands.
Hey, Stride, I got to talk to you about Kingdom, man. I want to see.
Yo, what was the random disrespect? I'm surprised you want to talk to me at all, Shen, considering what you said in general.
What did I say?
You know what you said. It's pinned.
I don't know what you're talking
Don't
about.
act like it's pinned.
I don't know what you're talking about.
It's pinned. You know darn well what I'm talking about.
Rob,
listen, this was a fun one. I mean, it is what it is, you know. I do still think there's somebody or a couple people in this tournament that might be able to take Magellan out.
It would have been.
What is this bracket looking like? If they breathe, like.
Nah, it would have been Rido. Y'all tweaking. Rido was supposed to go through the whole tournament.
Who, Rizo?
Rido. Rizo.
I'm like, yo.
I'm tweaking.
He reading too much Kingdom, man.
Right.
Shout out to Rido though. That's the boy.
Where's Shin at? Like, why isn't he in this tournament? You know.
Oh my god. I will fold everybody in this tournament.
Yeah, I doubt that because I actually have it.
Oh.
6-7, bro.
Shit,
why you not hooping, bro?
Bro.
Yo, Chris,
I was
too,
playing
bro.
Football. I was playing football,
man.
I was playing football.
No reason.
This dude went to school.
Okay, so why are you like
a
opening
lawyer?
Or when you mentioned football, that's just weird.
Ever since
I still hooped when I was in school.
Shout out to Toby living up to his athletic
I
potential.
can hoop.
Every day. Every day, bro.
Nobody thinks speed
Every day, bro.
It's
Shout out to
not
Toby,
taste,
man.
it's been low-key zesty, bro.
Stop drinking sodas, bro.
That's what I was about to say, man.
Let that man live.
I can't, bro.
You got water. Keep down.
Why do you say that? But out of nowhere, bro.
Oh.
I needed to go.
I got a robe on and y'all calling me zesty now? Like, damn.
I mean, look, close it.
Yo, you got your chest out, bro.
Bro,
There ain't no women here.
Bro, it don't need to be. I'm hot. I'm more comfortable. Let me be comfortable in my home.
But listen, I gotta rap. Vote. Quavo dropped the link to the survey for the MVP of the DDT this week. Vote for who y'all think had the best takes, who swayed the most votes. Please don't vote for yourselves. That's whack. I feel like that's a little played, but
Yeah.
whatever.
Agreed.
Put y'all votes in. It also will be in the general chat for the Discord. If y'all haven't already, please like the stream. It does really help with the YouTube algorithm. And shout out to all y'all for being here with us. We have a lot of consistent faces, a couple new faces today. Love seeing dudes I haven't seen in a while, like Kakarot and CD. And Party, bro. Party, you ain't been around, bro.
Our guys
Toby,
I've been waiting on
Toby,
Magellan,
we can't
bro.
see it. We can't see that, Toby. We can't see it.
I've been waiting on Magellan. I'm gonna be here for all Magellan fights. Understand?
All right. Appreciate all y'all being here. Quavo, if you can, please drop everybody so we can wrap up. But
Hey, I'm him. Y'all better vote. I mean, please vote.
Yo, hashtag Buggy Gang.
Buggy Gang,
Every
man.
General's Power Crew, stand
Try,
up.
man.
Why,
I got some
Larry,
patch for y'all
why
soon.
Larry got his account and
Yeah, we
just
do.
is like PP staring at that?
Like, I ain't gonna lie, Larry. I know you light skinned, but that PFP is insane.
Yo, it's wild. Larry, your
it's
PFP
too
look.
wild.
When he said it, I was like, what's he talking about? I had this look, and I was like, yo, bro.
That's me.
Too wild.
Yo, you and Quavo got the same
Too
PFP
wild.
right now, low key, bro.
Yo, that's me, man.
Oh my god.
Dude, it's too funny.
Oh man.
Alright.
Well, yeah, that was a fun one. Again, appreciate y'all all being here with us as we progress on this journey in YouTube. That's my man's Larry right there. Shout out to y'all. I didn't see a lot of spoilers in the chat. I saw one. I had to boot somebody off the Discord. So I appreciate y'all keeping it tame. And some of the spicy takes in here today. It was a lot of fun, man. Like a lot of fun. I wish Frankie would have took that dub though. I really do.
No.
I really do. But it is what it is.
You deserve it.
It is what it is. No, it didn't matter. I don't like Oven. But I knew that was going to be a close one. I knew it was.
You ain't deserve it, man.
But yeah. Anything you want to say before we close out, bro?
Tomorrow, we already did our chapter review with me and Chestnut today. That's on there. Friday, I will be interviewing OP scans and TCB scans at the same time. You definitely want to check that out. Thumbnail will be going out most likely tomorrow, and I'll schedule it.
All right, that should be a dope one. Definitely look forward to that one. It's Larry. You know, he's going to ask the most intrusive questions as possible. But shout out to...
What type of fruit roll-up y'all like?
Listen, I'll tell you a lot about a person. But shout out to TCB and OP Scans. You know, we really appreciate the work that y'all do. I'm working on another mod stream doing Family Feud. So that is going to be in the works soon. That should be a lot of fun. But as always, we always try to do the DDTs because even on break weeks or whatever, it's just hard to engage with all y'all consistently through the calls and the chats and stuff. So the DDT lets y'all into the community and what was that? Anyway, it gives us a chance to engage with y'all on another level, even if it's just power scaling. But this is a lot of fun. My name is Seb. That's Larry, and this is that One Piece Talk. Have a good one.